go ahead and get started here in just a moment. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, get in the box. We are only looking for some debates. Only looking for some debates. If you are not a Trump supporter, please do not request up. We're not talking to friendlies. Let's go ahead and go.
You stepped in the box. Now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here. You better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this is a mind game.
Yep.
Facts type lies,
What?
get left in chain.
Yep.
One wrong word, get slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok, this is war zone talk. No script, no filter, no safe walk. Bring stats and get scrambled like a glitch. I got fire in my mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey, step in
if you dare. Truth get hard
like
a punch in the air.
Ain't no
rules, no plan, no script.
One wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. I don't care what you claim or your background. Facts only, if not, get clapped down. Whether you're left or right, or you don't even vote. If your logic is weak, I'll sink your boat. You talk slick, but you ain't got source. Just vibes, that ain't power, that's force. I'm the test, the trap, the trip, the call.
Hey.
You slip once, I'm snatching it all.
Lego.
Step in if you dare. Get hard like a punch in the air.
Ain't
No rules, no plan, no script.
one wrong move, get cooked real quick. No cap, no shield.
Better know your stuff or you get revealed. Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Step in, you care. Get hard like a punch in the air. Ain't no rules, no plan, no script. One wrong move, get cooked real quick.
Yeah.
No cap, no shield. Better know your stuff or you get revealed.
Yep.
Step in, don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana. Yeah. This ain't a safe place.
It is not.
This is flame space.
It absolutely is.
Don't you wanna? Sparring with Santana.
Why not? Da-da. Guys, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Timothy Trump, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. If you're friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 75,000 likes. I know you guys can do it. 75,000 likes in your daily heart me. Also, I'm going to keep resetting the daily gift goal to these little 1-cent gift goals. If we can knock those out a couple of times, that'll help push us out to the FYP. Again, please remember, if you are not a Trump supporter, please do not request up. We are not looking to speak with friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. Only looking for some debates. With that being said, let's get going. Hi, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah.
You sure?
Santana. Yeah.
You don't sound confident.
Yeah.
Who were the candidates in the 2024 presidential election?
Kamala Harris and Donald Trump.
Okay. Yeah, you're not a Trump supporter, so I'm going to go ahead and kick you.
Love you.
Yeah. Guys, seriously, please do not request up if you're not a Trump supporter. We're not looking to talk to friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. Only looking for some debates. Guys, seriously, please. That does not help. I love you all so much, but I am only looking for some debates, and we can't get any actual debates if we have friendlies in the box. And I appreciate you guys, but please don't request up. Cody, are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir, I am. How you doing?
Good. All right, Cody, let's get this going. Quick question, though, before we get started. Do you know who I am?
Do I know who you like? No, I don't like necessarily know you. I know of you. I think I've seen you popping in on other debates on TikTok. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what you mean?
Sure,
is that what you mean? Sure. Like, do I know who you are on TikTok?
Yeah.
Or do I know who you are personally?
No. All good. Listen, would you mind if I give you a proper introduction to who I am?
Get after it. Yeah.
All right, perfect. One moment.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the main event.
I feel so honored.
Let's get ready to rumble!
Y'all ready for this? Guys, welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. This is Sparring with Santana, one-on-one debates with Trump supporters. If you are a Trump supporter, get in the box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in the box. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. We're only looking for some debates. If you're a friendly, do all the wonderful things. Tap the screen, share the live. Go ahead and get the likes up. You guys knocked out the 75,000. I dare you to get up to 150,000. I double dog dare. I triple dog dare you. Like the stream. Also, send your daily heart me. If you're over on the YouTube, go ahead and hit that thumbs up. Make sure you're liking the actual stream over on YouTube as well. All right. We got Cody here. And Cody, I'm just wondering, maybe you can help me out with this. I'm a little bit confused. How are you still supporting Trump today with like all the fucked up shit that he's doing?
Hey, well, first of all, I got to tell you, I just came over from Parker's Live where you were at. And I got to tell you, your vasectomy argument is awesome. I think Adam Carolla has this thing where he's like, hey, if we could put male birth control in Monster energy drinks and Mountain Dew, we should do that.
It'd be over.
Yeah, it'd be over. Like we wouldn't even have to worry about this anymore. And I totally agree with you. Like maybe male vasectomies with a lever. You know, like, all right, I'm making a decision to have a kid, so I'm going to throw the lever. And honestly, or I'm making a decision not to have a kid, so I'm going to keep the lever back. But anyway, honestly, I totally...
the whole vasectomy, it really is that simple as far as getting reversed. So yeah. Like it might as well be a lever, you know? Yeah,
for sure. Back to Trump. As far as I'm concerned around Trump and why I'm a supporter is because as far as I'm concerned, he's delivering on not everything. He's delivering on the things that he ran on. We may not like it as a society, or folks may not like it as a society on how he is delivering on those things. But as it relates to the border shutdown, he shut it down. Like we don't have illegal immigration anymore. And I know that folks are like super upset around how ICE is going through the deportations, but I find it extremely concerning that the folks on the left aren't embracing the idea that, hey, wait a minute, if we wouldn't have opened the border, and I know there's a lot of folks that say that the border was closed and that believed Kamala that the border was closed. It wasn't. There were 10 million plus illegal immigrants that crossed the border in the last 4 years. And I think that we need to embrace the idea that if we wouldn't have let that happen, we wouldn't be seeing so many deportations right now. We've got a lot of deportations happening. And hold on. And go ahead. You take it now.
What if I told you that almost everything that you said was wrong?
Nah, I wouldn't believe you.
Yeah, I know. Let's start with like the very beginning, right? As far as Donald Trump doing anything that he said he was going to do, he's actually not. Like even when you talk about like deportations, he's actually not. But let's be more specific. I'm going to break this down point by point.
Wait a minute, Santana. Let me stop you there. Are you saying that he didn't close down the border?
100% did not.
What do you mean he didn't close down the?
Yeah, I can take you through all.
Are you saying that he didn't have a policy to close down the border?
Absolutely.
Because I believe you in that. Yeah, there's no change in policy.
Yeah,
there's just a change in practice.
Well, sort of. Stick with me for a second. So, okay, you already know he didn't sign any type of legislation to actually close the border.
Yeah, so absolutely. Yeah.
But what I will agree with you is that border crossings are down, but it's not because of a change in policy or, actually upholding the law or any of those things. What it actually is just cruelty. Donald Trump is using ICE to illegally detain people and then put them in situations where they're getting sent to concentration camp for free slave labor. That's what's happening, right? And I say that because they're not deporting people. Like that's the big thing. They're not deporting people at the rate of Joe Biden or Barack Obama. But even more so, when they do deport people, part of a successful deportation is deporting them back to the country where they originated from. Well, Donald Trump is actually sending them to other countries that has agreements with the U.S. in order to actually, imprison them in those countries.
Come on, not at a greater extent.
Oh yeah,
not at a greater
massively,
extent.
Yeah, no, seriously. I
No.
mean, no, that's why if you take a look at the actual, not only the deportation rate, but the deportation numbers, the actual quote unquote deportation that Trump has doesn't meet the standard of deportation.
Well, let's go back to go back to the beginning of that, where you talked about border crossings, and the fact that it didn't take any kind of legislation to make that happen. It was just a change in practice.
Yeah, it took cruelty.
Do
you know why?
Do you remember at the I think I know. Do you want to go there? You want to talk about that?
I bet you. I bet you don't know what the United States is. The United States has something frightening about them or about our country that wasn't in place when Biden was in office. This is not a good thing.
Well, what do you mean? I mean, wait. What do you mean? What do you mean?
I'll stop playing coy.
The
United States is officially on a human rights watch list now because of Donald Trump and his policies as far as the way that he's been treating undocumented immigrants, the way that he's going about deportation, all this other stuff. We are officially on a human rights watch list. It's cruelty.
Shouldn't we be on a human rights watch list for our? For the strength of our military?
No.
I mean, a show of strength.
Hold on, think about that for a second. Our military has always been our military. I'm not going to dispute the strength of our military. It's always been in place, but we were not on a human rights watch list under Joseph Robinette Biden. But under Donald Trump
who's got us on a watch list, Santana?
There's multiple human rights watch lists. I can tell you a couple, but they're all now because there's different levels when it comes to human rights violations. I mean, you can go as far as the genocide that's occurring in Gaza, but then there's also countries that are watched, and that's where the United States is now.
You're not talking about immigration anymore. You're talking about Gaza.
No. I'm saying let's go back. Human rights. No. I'm not talking about Gaza.
Not related to deportation. You're talking about human rights watch list as it relates to Gaza. Is what you just said?
No. You're missing what I'm saying. There's different things that land you on the human rights watch list, and then depending on those things, it increase the severity of what they're classifying you as. So while Israel is on the human rights watch list because of the genocide in Gaza, we're on the human rights watch list because of the actual way that we're treating undocumented immigrants. It's different things, higher levels.
I don't know. I don't know anything about that. I'm gonna write that down because
hold on. And let me give you the list because there's one that I use that I lean on. But give me 1 second.
Yeah. Hold on. Let me get a pen. Stand by. And I'm ready.
Yeah. So actually, you know what? There's a great article that you can read. I'm going to give you this as well. Time Magazine wrote an article in March about this. It's titled "U.S. Added to the Global Human Rights Watch List Over Declining Civil Liberties." Right. So whenever you get a moment, you might want to go back and check that one. But
U.S. added to global civil rights civil rights. Hold on, I'm writing.
Yeah, no, it says U.S. added to global human rights watch list over declining civil liberties.
Okay, all right.
But the human rights watch list that I heavily rely on, it's from I know I'm going to mess up the pronunciation. It's called Civics. I think it's CIVICUS. Monitor tracking.
Civicus.
I think that's how you say it. But it actually details the different it across the globe, and there's different categories between open, narrowed, obstruct, repressed, and closed. And it gives a breakdown as far as all of the reasonings why different countries are where they are. And at this moment, the United States is listed as narrowed, and so it's being watched. Trump administration put
interesting.
Yep. And it says that we're listed on the human rights. So we're being monitored. And it has not changed. And we've been here since March of 2025.
Do you know which country offers the most legal immigration in the world?
I would have to look that up. I'm not exactly sure which one right off the top of my
It's
head.
the United States at like 1.2 million.
No, that doesn't sound accurate.
No, yeah.
What do you mean? Be clear with your statement. Let me make sure I understand what you're saying.
I'm saying which country in the world offers the most opportunity for legal immigration?
So I think you're trying to twist your words. Are you saying which country in the world has the most legal immigration?
No, yeah, which
or offers? Because when you say offer, that kind of changes.
Okay, get rid of the word offers. Which country has the most legal immigration in the world?
Possibly the U.S., but let me double check that.
100% the U.S. 100%.
Where'd you get that information from?
Which makes me wonder why you.
Where'd you get that information from?
I don't know. We're at one. Hold on. I'll tell you. I can look it up. Let's see.
Legal immigration.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean to be kind of like at a situation.
No, you're all good. Yeah, no, actually, you're right.
But
so it looks like here, based off
am
of
I right? 1.2 million. Is it around 1.2 million?
Yeah, it says that
I think Canada's right behind us.
Canada,
like
Germany, the UK, and Saudi Arabia are all really close.
Well, UK, I don't think UK is like super close. They're at about 750, I think. Man, I was wrong on Canada. Canada, their record for a year is 470,000.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like it depends on what you're talking about because there's different categories of immigration and factors.
So, I mean, to say that the United States should be on any kind of a list because we don't let people into the country or that we're not allowing it. I mean, by far, the United States, because we're removing people? Is that why?
It's because we're violating human rights.
Wait. What do you mean?
The Trump administration is detaining people and putting them in concentration camp and sending them to other countries.
Stop with the concentration camp.
No, that's literally a thing.
You're propaganda. That's propaganda. Come on.
That's really not. Do you think Alligator Alcatraz is not a concentration camp?
I don't think it's a concentration camp.
Okay, then why not?
All right. So I grew up in southern Idaho, and I grew up right outside of like right next door to my house where I grew up are the foundations of the concentration camps of the Japanese internment camps for when we were at war. And we went and gathered up all of the Japanese Americans and we put them in internment camps.
Yeah.
This isn't the same thing.
It's literally the same thing.
Wait, we don't talk about this enough. I want to say this. How many people know, especially like on your live, how many people you got in here? Over 1,000 people. How many of you know chat? I just said chat. Like I'm 49 years old. I've never said that in my life.
Don't talk to my chat. It's my chat. Don't talk to them like that.
Sorry, bro. Sorry, sir. How many people know that we first offer voluntary? You can go on your own. It's not like, hey, your only option is that you get arrested and deported. The U.S. government first is offering voluntary deportation.
Right, and I'm not denying that. But what I am saying though is that
do you know what we get? Do you know what we give them for?
1 second. Even with that being said, while offering self-deportation, we're still violating the rights of undocumented immigrants, literally violating their constitutional rights. And like I know I've already mentioned the 1,800 people that are missing. Like we don't even know where these people are now. Like that's a problem.
I didn't hear you. I didn't hear you talking about that. And I don't want people.
I'll tell you.
I don't want people
ICE
missing.
is detaining people. And specifically at Alligator Alcatraz, there's 1,800 missing people. They don't know where they are because ICE is detaining them.
Alligator Alcatraz is closed down.
It's not. So it closed down due to infrastructure issues, and so they were trying to repair.
I thought you just said it was not. What is it, Santana? Is it closed down or is it not closed down?
Sure. If you listen, I'll answer the question. Like I said, it's not.
Yes, sir.
It was closed down due to infrastructure issues. There was some flooding because it was kind of shitty. And then while it was closed down, there was a case where they actually passed, or they heard the case and said that, oh, they're violating human rights, and so we're going to get it, keep it closed down permanently. And then the Trump administration, well, not Trump administration, but the Republicans who support alligator Alcatraz, including Ron DeSantis, continue to push it through the court system, and they finally appealed it and got it back open and running. So technically right now it's open.
I don't know if I believe. Hold on.
Sure.
I got to do some research. I can't
do that. I'm going to say thank you to thank you really quick. W's in the chat for W's in the chat for Chelsea. Chelsea sent a $15 donation saying, Santana, I appreciate you so much. Recently, I found you and I want to support you in any way I can. Keep debating MAGA and speaking up for us. Chelsea, thank you so much for the $15. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the appreciation. You're just fucking awesome. Guys, if anyone else like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, what up, YouTube? What up, Twitch? If you're over on the YouTube and you want to send a super chat, I will read that out. Also, guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to, hell, you guys are almost at 200,000. Let's go ahead and say 300,000. Do it. Fucking do it, chat. And send your daily heart me. And if you don't mind, the daily gift goal right now is the little finger hearts. Can we knock those out, please? Can we knock those out? Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are not talking to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates. Cody, you done with your Googling?
Yeah, I did. I got it. What did you say the reason for shutting it down was? Was it for
some
human rights?
Infrastructure issues. They had to do like some repairs or whatever. Some flooding that occurred because of where it is in the Everglades. And then while it was down, there was some court proceedings, and they tried to keep it shut down because of human rights violations. And then it was finally challenged, and they deemed that it could be reopened. And so then they opened it back up.
Yeah, there were. I remember seeing this on the news, but I think it was initially they tried to shut it down due to environmental law violations. Does that ring a bell?
It was a whole thing. It was a whole thing. There was a couple of different things.
Like they're like, oh, you can't put that here because it's like federally preserved. And I mean, but
the end point is
I see that they're still fighting in court and it's still alive. So I concede.
Yeah, all good. But the point being, right, is there's 1,800 people missing. Right, 1,800 people that ICE detained them, said that we took them to alligator Alcatraz, but when there was an actual audit completed, they weren't there.
1,800.
1,800. Actually, I think it may be
there
more
were only
than that
1,800 detainees held at the facility in 2025.
Yeah, I'm telling you, they're like literally missing people.
There's roughly 800 no longer appeared in the database.
I don't know what you're looking, but
that's like according to ICE. Sorry, I don't know if you'll believe that. Maybe not a great source. All right. Anyway, back to the original claim. Donald Trump said he would shut down the.
FYI, if you want more information about, that, PBS ran a great article about the detainees that were missing. And
I didn't even know PBS still existed.
Yeah, Trump.
I thought we got rid of them with a big, beautiful bill.
No, PBS still exists. And not only does PBS still exist, it's just that they're not relying on government funding anymore. They're relying on the people power. And so people are keeping PBS around. Literally, as soon as you go to this article, the first thing that pops up is invest in the future of independent, unbiased journalism. And then you can donate. So if anybody checks out PBS,
are you sure it's 1,800? I think there was only 1,800 people that went there. Santana, are you sure it's 1,800 that are lost?
Yep. Again, I mean, you can, like I said, PBS ran a great article on it.
All right.
Also, there's more information.
Just so you know, I'm keeping notes. Are you up? Are you on tomorrow?
Yeah.
I'm going to do my homework.
Sure.
Yeah.
Also, Al Jazeera ran a great article on it as well. And this was a little bit more recently. It's
Al Jazeera and PBS.
Yep. It's titled the Take Out Alligator Alcatraz Were the Missing Detainees.
Okay. All right, cool.
All right.
I've got it. I've written my notes. I don't know anything about it, so I'm ready to research. But let's go back to my original claim that Donald Trump said that he would shut down illegal immigration.
Oh yeah, we didn't even finish that point. So while I grant you the premise that undocumented immigrants come across the border is down, it was done through cruelty, and it has a negative impact as a whole. And the negative impact as a whole is the financial impact that's occurring within the United States. Tourism as a whole is completely down. And New York and places like that all have lost billions of dollars due to tourism, and specifically Canadian tourism, because Canadians actually travel to the US a shit ton, but due to the countries telling people don't go into the US, and then also Donald Trump's tariff war with Canada, Canadians have opted not to come into the country, which has cost us billions of dollars.
I think it's okay. I think it's like turning a battleship, right? Like when you got to turn around a battleship, you got to slow it down first, then you got to turn it, and then you got to eventually run it back in the right direction. I feel like that's where we're at right now. Like, yeah, we are creating negative energy. We have to slow things down, and we have to send a message to the world that like the border is closed. I remember at the beginning of Biden's administration, the images of people that were standing at the border with signs that said, "Let me in, let me in."
Why?
Why what?
Why were they standing at the border screaming, "Let me in"?
Because they needed to escape whatever their reality was. I totally understand.
What's Title 42?
Title 42 has nothing to do with the fact that they were standing at the border screaming, "Let me in."
It has everything to do with it.
Title
42 was the actual act that Donald Trump was able to enact due to COVID to shut down the border. And that was the only thing that slowed immigration into the U.S.
No, it wasn't. No. I understand where you're coming from, but it wasn't the only reason that people were seeking asylum.
I'm not talking about the only reason is seeking asylum. I'm saying that was the only reason that the border was closed temporarily, and that's why people were literally at the border screaming, "Let me in." Joseph Robinette Biden went to court to try to keep Title 42 in place, but the Supreme Court said that we were no longer in a pandemic, and so he couldn't keep it in place. And so all of the people that had been waiting at the border had to be let in.
So do you agree that there's been no additional border policy? Like there's been nothing new. Like there's no
except cruelty.
No policy written. Yeah, and we have zero illegal immigrants being released into the United States today.
That's not true.
And when faced with
that's not true as well. The Trump administration is actively engaged in catch and release.
No.
Literally.
6 months of zero catch and release.
That's literally a lie. ICE is actively engaged in catch and release just because they're violating people's constitutional rights, and they don't have the ability to continue to hold people, and also they don't have the infrastructure to continue to hold people. And so while they're going on these massive ICE raids,
how do we not have the infrastructure available when for 4 years, over 10 million people were let into this country, and now it is completely ceased.
10 million people weren't let into the country. Like, do you know what the difference is between gotaways and encounters?
I do.
Okay. So the number when you guys start talking about 10 million, 15 million, whatever, you guys are talking about encounters. That's not gotaways. It's a huge difference. Yeah. And then even more so, there's a difference between...
Santana, you're being disingenuous. How do you sit there and say that we haven't squelched illegal immigration? How do you sit there and say that?
I don't know what the southern border squelch means.
Like squelch, like cut it off. Like how do you say that we haven't stopped it?
Because what I'm saying is, one, there's been no actual policy put in place that would actually
No, yeah,
facilitate.
absolutely. I agree.
You asked
No
me a
policy.
question. Let me finish.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go ahead.
We haven't put any type of policy in place that would actually stop people from being able to come across the border. But even more so, number two, again, it's all based on cruelty. And number three, I don't believe the Trump administration numbers. And it's not a situation just like, oh, the government lies. Like literally, they're actively doing everything that they possibly can not to release all types of normal numbers. They're stopping collecting numbers. They're stopped sharing information. Donald Trump has been on record, even when it came to COVID during the pandemic, saying that if we test less, then we'll have less cases. Yeah, if you don't test and check to make sure that you had COVID, of course you can't say that all these people, for sure have COVID. The point that I'm making is the Trump administration is not a active administration in the past or currently who is big on collecting data, information, and releasing truthful information.
I've collected your information. I'm gonna do the research. I think you and I are gonna be at a no pass on immigration, which is totally fine. You brought up COVID.
I just brought up the fact that Donald Trump was, in a sense, saying that if we test less, then we'll have less cases, which technically is true. But that just means we're not. Right? Yeah, I mean, but that just means that people don't know. Like just because you don't test for something doesn't mean that they don't actually have it. It just means that you don't know for sure whether you do or not.
Yeah, for sure.
What up, Chewy?
Speaking, do you need to thank some people? I'll give you a minute.
Yeah, W's in the chat for Ruth. Thank you so much for the $15 donation saying, fighting the good fight. Thank you so much, Ruth. I really appreciate that. W's in the chat for Lori. Hey, Lori, who sent a $10 donation saying, does the guest realize he should broaden his news sources? Honestly, Lori, it kind of seems like he's open to it. So let's see what happens. W's in the chat for Susan for the $5 donation saying, thank you, Susan. Thank you. You're fucking awesome. I really appreciate you. W's in the chat for Cullen, who sent a $4.99 super chat and just sent the love. I appreciate it. Excuse me. And Debbie's in the chat as well for it's all smashed together. Something Chris 2706. Sorry, Chris, who sent a $4.99 super chat to say U.S. elected representatives were detained access to multiple detention centers. Exactly. Like literally, they tried to arrest them just because they wanted to actually verify that what was happening within those detention centers within their jurisdictions. Guys, W's in the chat for all the gifters. If anyone else likes to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat. I will read that out. Guys, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the backup account. Make sure you follow the backup account, but follow the main account as well. We're on the backup account tonight, but we will be on the main account in the morning. So if you want to make sure that you don't miss any debates, follow both of them and turn on your notification. Tap the screen. You guys are already almost at 300,000. Let's do 400,000. Fucking tap the screen. Let's go. All right. You were saying something about COVID.
Yeah. Hey, I appreciate you defending me with that lady in your chat.
Yeah, I mean, like I've talked to some disingenuous
because I did concede on a point. I conceded on a point already.
Yeah, I mean, like I've talked.
If you could tell your chat because you told me I couldn't address them.
Yeah. I mean, you and I may not agree, but you don't seem disingenuous, and so like,
no. Right on. All right. I almost said DEI, but I'm not ready for that yet. Let's talk about COVID. Do you want to go DEI?
It's one of my favorite topics.
Is it? Okay, let's go really COVID first. Let's go COVID first.
Oh.
How do you feel about the Biden-Harris administration firing members of our military for not taking the jab?
I'm good with it. And don't say vaccination. The other word is like bad for TikTok.
I said jab.
Yeah, no, don't say that one. Say vaccination.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, say vaccination. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you feel about them like canceling their terms of service? Like they couldn't even fulfill their obligation because they wouldn't get a vaccination.
I'm good with it.
How come?
Do you know how many vaccinations people within the United States military get that are not only vaccinations that are required for them to vaccinations that are required for them to be active
Yeah.
member. They don't even know what they're getting vaccinated for.
But after all of the horse shit that came out about, you
can keep going.
Somebody's been smoking. After all of the facts that have come out around how it didn't necessarily prevent.
It was never made to actually stop people from getting COVID. See, that's the misconception around the vaccination.
Do you feel like that's extreme though? That somebody that's committed their lives to our country,
no,
they end up getting fired from the military?
No, I don't think that's extreme at all. And the reason being though is because, like, if you talk about did you serve in the military?
No, I did not. My family did.
Neither did I. And that's what I was just about to say. Like,
I went into trades.
Yeah, like my dad did. I have uncles, my best friends, like a lot of people that are super close to me are in all portions. I think the only portion of the military that I don't know anyone in is Space Force, right? But outside of that, literally, I know someone in the Marines, the Air Force, the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, like everywhere, right? And so the actual premise behind what they do and how they go about doing what they do is the ability to put others before themselves and do it without any wavering or fear or trepidation. And so understanding that we were dealing with an unprecedented pandemic that affected the entire globe, and the only way that we could slow the spread was through vaccination. There was a lot of unknowns that occurred during.
That's propaganda.
Sure. Can I finish my sentence?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So there was a lot of unsure things around COVID, and we did find out later, like, this is more effective, this is not effective, like, this is necessary, this is not necessary. And the immediate pushback that people had as far as like just wearing masks and social distance, which is just like standard procedures for any type of like health issue, right? This isn't even anything that's political. Like anytime like there's a known
it was politicized. Santana, come on, it was politicized.
It was politicized because people on the right for some reason thought that they were special. Like literally, this was something that happened across the entire globe and every other country.
Because of us, because of the United States, we did it. You know, Australia followed us,
Cody,
and all of the, like.
Give me a second.
Okay, go ahead.
Every other country went through the measures of social distancing, wearing masks.
Because of us. Because of us, we did that to the world.
Cody. You know what the World Health Organization is?
I do, and I know that Santana. I know that
the World Health Organization
are what set the precedent.
With the World Health Organization, what are their standards as far as any type of virus outbreak?
I don't know, man.
It's social distancing and it's mask. Like those are the standards. This is something that is not new. It wasn't special. The difference is that people within the U.S. for some reason said, "Not me, not my mask."
No, wait, no, come on. Only a subset said, not me, not mask.
Literally, Donald Trump was the proponent of that. He propagated it. He made people think that there was no need for masks. He held super spreader events, and people lost their lives, like Herman Cain. And Donald Trump even caught COVID himself and was so fucking sick that he had to get a special cocktail in order to treat him. And then he still walked up the stairs, barely breathing, and made sure to take off his mask. The reason why he didn't want to wear a mask is because he didn't like the yellow paint. The orange paint being wiped off.
Looking back, the efficacy of masks was not the thing. It didn't save anybody. Santana,
it's literally the standard.
It didn't save anybody, though.
It's
you know
literally
that. Neither did the vaccine. What are you talking about?
Cody, I think that you confuse like mitigating factors versus an actual result or something that fixes things, right?
Oh man,
this is not something that we didn't.
I think it was the best science experiment in the world.
I just muted you. That was me. I muted you because I want to be able to finish this sentence seriously. The point wasn't to take a vaccination that would eliminate COVID. It was a mitigating factor, just like social distancing was a mitigating factor, just like wearing a mask was a mitigating factor. Being able to get a vaccination that would help lessen the spread to the most vulnerable was the point of the actual vaccination. It wasn't about making sure that the person who gets vaccinated never receives it again. It's about making it less potent and making sure that it doesn't transfer at a higher rate, which the actual testing on the efficacy of the vaccination 100% prove that that's exactly what happened. I'm gonna send you a request to come off mute.
I didn't realize you muted me. I had really good points. I was talking over
I'm
you.
sure
I was doing a
exactly,
really good
and you got to
job.
stop talking over
I
me.
was doing a really good job. I was saying really cool things, and then but I just realized I've been muted for like the last 17 minutes or whatever the hell it was.
But ask yourself, why were you trying to talk while I was talking?
Because you were saying inaccurate things.
Go ahead and tell me what was inaccurate.
I don't know. History's not on your side on this one, sir. History is not on your side.
Science is.
We'll see. We'll see. All right.
No, literally, there's already been scientific proof.
Do you have people in your queue that have a? Do you want to talk to over me? Go ahead, bring them up if you want to, or we can go to DEI.
Yeah, I'll swap you out after this. I was really love to hear your take on DEI. So I'll swap you out.
What are you eating? Whose French fries are those?
What French fries? No, these are pumpkin seeds.
Oh, they're pumpkin seeds. Oh, I thought they were French fries. So my wife is the CEO of a major corporation, that's related to a significant fast food organization, and she's the breadwinner in our family. You know, and
tell people that on live, like the internet's not a safe place.
Why?
It's
that she's the breadwinner in our family.
No, just don't talk too much about yourself. Seriously, I'm not even trying to give you a hard time.
I'm not. I'm not. Yeah, I won't name the organization that she's a CEO of. I'm not gonna. But I say that to say this.
You do understand that your whole name is right here on TikTok, right?
What's that mean? Oh, that people could look me up.
Anyway, DEI.
Yeah, DEI. So even though I am in a household of a female breadwinner, I do believe that DEI is fundamentally detrimental to the future of our country.
Okay. Really quick. One, women, not female. That's gross. Number two, what is DEI?
Did I say female?
Mm-hmm.
I said female?
Yep, you said female.
Why is that gross?
Female what? Female kangaroo, female platypus, female orangutan. What are we talking about?
My wife. I was talking about my wife, of course.
Right, so a female human is a woman.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you for recognizing that.
Yep. It's just I don't want to go.
No. You went there. That's
DEI.
good. I'm glad you recognized that. You jumped right in there. Go ahead.
What's DEI?
Diversity, equity, inclusion.
Not what does it stand for? What is it?
It is. So I got to go to. It is giving people who have a diverse background or. Or.
What do you think it is? Like, just be honest. Say it with your chest. What do you think DEI is?
I think it's an unfair advantage for somebody for people who have a different sex, race, background.
It was Hector.
Or what?
I was talking to Hector. He sent me a Discord message.
I think it's an unfair advantage for people of a diverse, I don't know, race or sex.
Hey, what's DEIA?
Advantage? Does the A stand for advantage?
Nope.
What's the A stand for?
Accessibility.
Okay.
So the reason why I always like to ask the question is because people don't really know what DEIA is.
Yeah, but
the way that I know that they don't know what DEIA is,
came after DEI, right?
Yeah, but it's been around for over 20 plus some odd years. It's not a new thing. But the reason why I bring that up is because DEI is just a racist dog whistle. That's it. DEIA is the premise of removing biases that would cause people from having equal access to certain things. It's literally a merit-based system. DEIA is rooted in ensuring that basically whoever has the best stuff gets whatever, X is or whatever. A great example of DEIA would be blind resumes. Do you know what a blind resume is?
Yeah, where you don't know. You could even remove their name, and just
any
have
type
their
of
background.
identifying, exactly, any type of identifying characteristics. That's a DEIA. So that ensures that no one is getting preferential treatment because it's Cody because he's a white man versus
is Cody a white name?
I'm just saying because your name's Cody.
No, yeah, you said my name is white. It's okay, fine. Cody's
no,
white.
I was just saying you specifically.
Well, I mean, you said Cody was white, but that's okay. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, Cody Rose. Whoa. Anyway, you can get me sidetracked. No, and just ensure that people are being hired based off of the merits as far as what they have versus anything else that would be identified.
Man, I completely agree. Just so you know, I completely agree with that. I want to do that.
That's what DEIA is.
Okay, then that's what I want.
Yeah,
that's what I want.
You know what? People have been propagandized into thinking that DEI is what's happening, right? One, people don't know what the difference is between DEIA and affirmative action. Affirmative action is a quota-based system that has been outlawed by the Supreme Court, so that's not even in place anymore.
I want a nameless application situation. Other than this, I want this, especially in blue collar worlds. I want to say, show me the inside of your car. If the inside of your car is a fucking mess, you don't get to come to work for me. If you got coffee cups and garbage and bags and, other than that, I want it to be blind. But if the inside of your car is clean, absolutely, you can come to work for me.
Okay.
I want to also ask this question.
That's a weird statement. Hold on, let me finish because I didn't.
No, it's not a weird statement.
No, it is. But let me finish my point. You're getting away from what I was saying. You literally interrupted me to talk about cars and trash inside the car. The point that I was making is that DEI has been propagandized. People don't know the difference between affirmative action, which is now outlawed, and what DEIA is. But then also, DEI is just a racist dog whistle. Cody, did you know that DEI has an etymology? Cody, did you know DEI has an etymology?
I'm sorry, you muted me. I'm sorry, I'm an old man. I have to figure out how to turn this on.
No reason, no worries. That's why I sent you a request. Yeah, I can hear you. Did you know that DEI has an etymology?
Define your take on etymology.
Just the origin of the word.
That's not. It's 3 words. What are you talking about?
It's a phrase. The DEI is a phrase, and just stick with me for a second.
No. Here's the deal.
I'm gonna hold your hand on this one.
No, you're arguing. No, you're.
I'm gonna hold your hand on this one. DEI has an etymology. Before DEI, they called it CRT, critical race theory, right? That's literally the words that they were using for DEI.
Can you hear me?
It's critical race theory. Yes, I can hear you, but I'm still speaking.
Okay.
Before critical race theory, they use BLM, Black Lives Matter, right?
Stop.
And then before Black Lives Matter, they use the word
Santana.
thug. And before the word thug, they use the word boy. And before they use the word boy, they use the N word. And so the reason why people say DEI now is because it's a racist dog whistle. That's why they only talk about Black people being DEI candidates. That's why they talk about Kamala Harris being a DEI candidate. That's why they talk about Black pilots being DEI hires. It's a racist dog whistle. And if anyone actually knew about DEIA, then they would check people who keep saying DEI.
Okay, you're putting me in an awkward situation here because obviously I think I have a picture.
Racism
I have a picture of me on here. Do you can see
the thing?
Wait, stop. You can see that I'm white, right?
Yeah. Please don't tokenize it.
Yeah. But yeah, don't put me in an uncomfortable spot. Like,
what does that have to do with anything?
Listen. We're not talking about Black Lives. Would you say Black Lives Matter? Did you say the word?
I was telling you about the etymology.
Did you say the word thug? You said thug.
Yeah.
I didn't. I'm not talking about what I thug.
Said? No, you
I did.
What did I say? Tell me what I said.
You said that. You said that DEI has like a relationship,
an etymology
to Black. Or the same, it's the same thing, relationship or an etymology to Black Lives Matter, to the word thug.
Again, etymology. Before they were saying DEI, they were saying CRT. Before CRT, they were saying BLM. Before BLM, they were saying thug. Before thug, they were saying boy. Before boy, they were saying the N word. It's literally coded language for racists. It's a racist dog whistle. That's the point that I'm trying. I'm not sitting here telling you. I'm not sitting here telling you.
That's no.
I'm
you're
not sitting
being
here telling you, Cody.
You're being,
Cody, stop. I know that right now what you're having is called an amygdala response. Do you know what that is, Cody?
I don't know. Okay. Amygdala
response is when your flight or fight senses are actually engaged. Right now, yes, I'm telling you something that's uncomfortable and you're uncomfortable. So you're immediately pushing back and you're fighting it versus trying to actually engage with the information I'm giving. You're literally triggered right now because I'm sitting here telling you that it's directly a racist dog whistle. Instead of you actually trying to engage in the premise, you're immediately saying, oh no, it can't be. I'm not racist, which I never called you racist. I'm just telling you it's a racist dog whistle. You might not have known that, but that's what it is.
I know. Santana, look at me, man. First of all, hey, I see you. I respect you. I think that this work that you're doing is awesome. Did
you just say use is special, use is kind, and use is important? Is that what you
No,
said?
sir. I just said I see you. I say I appreciate what you're doing. I do appreciate your message, but I don't align with that.
I'm not telling you that you align with it at all. I'm just telling you.
No, come on. It's a rough label.
Truth. It's not.
No,
I'm
sir.
I'm not labeling anything.
I've been calling you
balls and strikes.
Sir. I've been calling you sir since I've joined your life.
What does that have to do with anything?
Yeah, because I respect you.
Okay, but what does that have to do with racism?
Sir. You just brought me back. You brought me back to
Cody. Do you think that I'm calling you a racist?
Yes, sir. I feel like you are. Again, I feel like Cody, you brought me back.
Cody, that's
to multi-ancestral problems. You said no, sir.
That's an amygdala response. Cody, tell me when I said, Cody, you are a racist. When did I say that?
You said that my alignment with DEI goes back to Black Lives Matter, which relates to CRT, which relates to thug, which relates to boy, relates to you don't get to take me back there, Santana. I don't know. I'm progressive.
Listen, I know, bud. I know.
You don't get to do that to me. You don't get to do that to me.
Shh. It's okay. It's okay, bud. Shushies. It's okay. Listen, no one's doing this to you. You feel uncomfortable right now because of you. I don't feel uncomfortable. I've said this a million times. Like, I don't know if you like realize, but I didn't just come up with that, the whole etymology thing. I've told many of people this. Hell, I've told this to some of my best friends that are white. And you know what the difference is? You know what the difference is between like you and Parker? When I told Parker this, Parker was like, that makes perfect sense. You said, holy smokes, you're not calling me racist. I'm not calling you racist, but
I'm not being
what I will say,
Santana.
What I will say is a hit dog a holler every time.
Santana, I'm not being defensive.
You really
I'm just
are.
saying you don't. I'm just saying you don't have the right to drag me ancestrally down.
Why not? Is this country not a country that was based on racism, sexism, and classism?
Hey, just like I don't have the right to pass any judgment on you for the color of your skin.
Passing judgment. Do you feel like I'm judging you?
No, you are. Yeah, for sure.
When did I say that I'm passing judgment on you? This sounds like white guilt.
Sir, listen.
Cody, this sounds like white guilt, literally.
It is not white guilt. I brought up
because
DEI.
I had no point said
Santana,
anything specifically about you.
Listen to me, sir, and don't mute me, sir.
Wait, Cody, when did I make it personal?
When did I say Cody? I brought up DEI, and you drug me all the way down to boy.
Mm-hmm. No,
what
are
you doing?
Not boy. We didn't stop at boy.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even hear that.
Yeah, no. It's an etymology. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I didn't even hear that. And that's unfair.
The fair comes in the fall, and it's the wintertime. But listen, what I'm trying to make sure that you understand is one. Sorry, you don't have a right
Are you a victim? Are you a victim?
When did I say I was a victim? See, now you're
drug me down to the N-word,
using a racist dog whistle. Listen,
yeah,
bud,
I'm asking you. Do you think I'm victim?
Hey. Just because me explaining something made you uncomfortable does not mean it's not true.
Hey,
Cody.
Sir, listen to me. I've been nothing but polite.
I hear you. I need you to answer this question for me. When did I say, Cody, you are a racist? When did I say that?
Yeah, it was implied.
No, I don't imply shit. Cody, you know what the difference is between me and you? I sat there and told you when you were kind of like beating around the bush talking about DEI. I said, just say it with your chest. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. No, I don't imply shit. I say it. Like, I flat out say it. I don't know if you know me or my track record. I don't dance around. I don't beat around the bush, and I'm not as scared to say stuff with my chest. I say it. Now, it's not always the best thing. When I do say it, I end up getting in trouble a lot of times, but I don't like, I'm a very simple man, very simple man. I say what I mean, and I mean what I say. And so if I wanted to call you a racist, Cody, I would have called you a racist. I don't think you're a racist, but I do think that you're unpacking some of your inherent racism, which is uncomfortable, which I get it because I've had to unpack my inherent misogyny, and it's super uncomfortable. My wife one time told me that I was being misogynist, and I was like, holy shit, that's hard to hear coming from my wife. But you know what? She was right, and I needed to hear it. So the point that I'm making is just because you're uncomfortable, because now we're talking about racism and it's something that applies to you, does not mean, one, I was calling you a racist, but also two, doesn't mean that you shouldn't be dealing with it, because you definitely should.
Santana,
also, the whole victim shit, like, come on now, you're better than that. Don't try to pull that. Like those, don't do that. You're better than that one. You're better than that one. I expect more out of you.
Are you ever going to let me talk?
Go ahead.
Yeah. So here's the deal: is that I wanted to start a conversation about DEI.
I know you
and
did.
you drug me down like I don't know, 5 generations.
Exactly. It needs to be heard.
I don't know, man.
Do you think you have a right to comfort, Cody? You said you don't think it's fair. The fair comes in the fall, bud. It's literally the winter right now. Life is tough. Get a helmet. I'm sorry, Cody. if me explaining to you that racism
Santana,
is prevalent,
you and I have the
then it's
same
a problem.
opportunities right now.
We don't.
Santana, you and I have the
We
same
literally
exact
don't.
opportunities right now.
We
Yeah,
literally
100%, man.
Mm-mm.
Don't. Don't.
Okay, cool.
You
Do you know what redlining is?
Redlining?
Mm-hmm.
I know what redlining is in military. I don't know what redlining is and what you're talking about.
I love you, Martin, R&B. Go look it up for me real quick. I'm going to thank a couple of people because I want you to understand
you
something.
thank some people. Let me look up redlining.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. W's in the chat for Jaylene, who sent a $1 donation saying, I bet this guy has no issue with hardworking trans individuals being ousted from our military. Such a hypocrite. Like they never do. W's in the chat for Erica for the $5 donation that sent that said Trump ignored public health professionals and caused chaos. He could have controlled the spread. He knew in October of 2019 he failed to pride the public or I'm assuming that she said lied to the public until December for his own profit. Wake up. Trump Project Warp Speed was his Pfizer payday. It really was. W's in the chat for Gucci that sent a $5 donation saying, as a healthcare worker, I get triggered by COVID deniers and the conspiracy theorists. The masks literally save lives. The rapid decline of COVID cases in hospitals was very fucking obvious by anyone with a functioning brain cell. And then followed up with another $5 donation saying, also, does he think that when surgeons wear masks in the hospital that it doesn't prevent the spread of infection? I've truly tried not to, but I hate people like him. Damn, Gucci. W's in the chat for Gucci. W's in the chat for Hawaiian Bear for the $5 donation.
For goodness sakes.
Cody, you got a lot of fifis right now.
I know. What's up with that? I feel like I've been super respectful, sir.
Yeah, but why are you so sensitive?
What do you mean sensitive? I'm not sensitive. I'm a mean motherfucker.
You seem really kind of sensitive right now. Anyway, give me a second.
I'm not sensitive.
In the chat for Hawaiian Bear for the $5 super chat to say, why are the callers always against immigration? Why are callers always against immigration? Why do they think it's bad for us? Because they don't understand the actual benefits.
I can talk about that.
W's in the chat for
I'm not
Rust
against
Belt.
Immigration.
W's in the chat for Rust Belt for the $2 super chat to say, if masks don't work, tell your surgeon to skip them. Exactly. Also, W's in the chat for Brittany for the $10 donation saying, Cody, when a person of color is educating you on these topics, the least you can do is listen and attempt to understand the concept instead of
Brittany, I've been listening
down.
and W's.
Hold on.
W's, Brittany. I've been listening.
W's in the chat for
I said
guys.
W's,
if anyone else would
Brittany,
like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Guys, let's go ahead and get the likes up to 400,000 likes. And again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. All right. Did you look up what redlining is?
I did.
Okay. What is it?
Redlining. Well, okay. Well, okay. I can
just high level.
I can start with the definition.
No,
redlining is a discriminatory practice of systematically denying financial services such as mortgages, loans, insurance, or other credit to residentials of certain neighborhoods, primarily based on the racial or ethnic composition of those areas rather than individual qualifications.
Okay, perfect. So
wait, Santana, stop. I'm not done.
Are you going to read more?
Redlining was outlawed by the Fair Housing Act of 1968.
Outlawed. Yeah.
It was outlawed in 1968, prohibiting discrimination in housing based on race or et cetera.
Yep,
and reinforcing by the Community Reinvestment Act. So it was not only outlawed in 1968, but reinforced in 1977. Now, keep in mind, I wasn't even born until
Cody. Stop right there, Cody. Wait, stop right there. No, Cody. I promise you, you're digging a hole deeper for yourself. Stop. Just stop and listen. It's been outlawed since the 60s, right?
68.
68.
Yep.
When's the last time do you think a major bank was sued for redlining and successfully sued for redlining?
Jesus, I don't know. Santana, probably what?
Literally this year. multiple banks have been sued for
No,
redlining
they
this
may
year.
have.
Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Navy Federal Credit Union have all been sued since 2024
Were they
for redlining.
successful?
Yes, successfully sued for redlining.
No, successfully.
Successfully sued for redlining. Yes.
Hold on.
Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Navy Federal Credit Union, all of them have been successfully sued for redlining within the last 2 to 3 years. So when you sit here and say I can't do something that, or you can't do something that I can't do, literally, yes.
I didn't say that. I never said that to you, sir.
You said, Santana, there's nothing that I can do that you can't do.
Well, specifically, yeah, maybe I did I say that?
You absolutely said that. That was the reason why I brought up redlining. The point that I'm trying to make is just because you live in a bubble of your own making, a comfort zone of your own making, does not negate that racism is real and you engage in racism whether you realize it or not. Not saying that you're actively racist, but you're definitely passively racist because the actual society that we live in, the hierarchical structure, is set up specifically for white men, and then intersections fall below that.
I hope that everybody who has a lawsuit for redlining wins.
They normally do, but that's not the point. I'm telling you, did you know, hey, do you know that there's a study that was completed by Citibank, a study that was completed by Citibank saying that the United States has lost out on approximately $16 trillion due to racism. With a T, $16 trillion due to racism.
I see 107 million. I don't see.
Look up Citibank.
Would you say
16 trillion dollars due to losing $16 trillion due to racism? Citibank.
Can you hear me typing?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
I do have Ritz. It's the crackers with cheese. And no, I'm not being racist. It's just crackers with cheese.
Oh. What do you mean you're not being racist? Because
it's a joke.
crackers?
I'm talking to my chat. Yeah, crackers isn't even a racist term.
What are you talking about? I feel super.
I hear you.
Racist.
Who came up with the word cracker?
I don't know. Probably
white people literally made up that word and they called each other crackers. So that's not a racist term.
$13 trillion.
16.
Did you say 16? I got 13, but
no, the study says 16.
That's terrible.
Yeah, the point being is racism is expensive and racism is active and racism is absolutely prevalent within our society, whether you actually take part in it or not. It still happens. Anywho, W's in the chat for Darius who sent a $5 donation saying privilege is being able to ignore redlining. That's absolutely privileged. Absolutely privileged. W's in the chat for Darius. Thank you so much for that $5 donation. All right, listen, Cody, it sounds like you got some reading to do, some homework to do, and hopefully you and I can talk again and you'll be a little bit more up to speed. But the one thing that I will leave you with, though, is maybe you should unpack some of that internalized racism. Again, not calling you a racist. You
don't get to be a dick to me on my way out of here.
I'm not being a dick. I'm just listen.
Yeah, you are.
Listen,
You're
Cody, it sounds like you have a history
also
of people not actually telling you how it is. But and guess what? I'm telling you how it is. You need to hear this. You need to hear this. You need to hear this. You should unpack your internalized racism, the actual passive things that you engage in, the covert racism, like the things that you don't even think that are racist. Like the fact that you set up here and had a microaggression towards me by saying, "Are you a victim?" Like that's fucking weird. Why would you do that?
Come on, don't.
No, but
you
like
were being a
that's literally a
victim.
racist dog whistle. Just because I
But
told
you're
you
not a
about
victim,
DEI.
Santana.
I
You're
never
not a
said I
victim.
was, but you saying that is a racist
But
dog
you're
whistle.
acting. No,
might
it's
as
not
well-
racist.
You might as
Stop
well
it.
have. Yes, it is. You don't. Hey, really quick, Cody. What's race?
I'm sorry. What'd you say?
What is race?
Color of skin and origin.
Nope, you're wrong. What is racism?
Not giving equality to color of skin and origin.
Nope, you're wrong. Who created race?
God.
Nope, you're wrong. See, this is the reason why you're not the arbiter as far as telling me like that what I was doing or me telling you about racism. Like everything that you just said was wrong. You don't know what race is, you don't know what racism is, and you don't know who created racism. Gomez de Zerara, a Portuguese man that literally used it as justification for chattel slavery, literally to the church, literally justification to the church that these black people were the lesser hemisphere and they are actually
I came
people.
up here to talk to you about Trump. And
I hear you. I'm just giving you a lesson on your way out the door.
This.
The point that I'm trying to make is that you don't know what race is.
I'm
you don't know what racism is. And you should
this.
actually probably unpack some of that stuff. No, just leave. Just leave. Just leave. I'm sorry. Like me making you feel uncomfortable by telling you that like DEI is a racist dog whistle. That's a you problem, bud. That's not a me problem. That's literally not a me problem. You're literally like one of those guys who'd be like, you scroll through TikTok and you see people saying like it's all men to no men, and then you like get mad and say, oh, it's the same thing. It's fucking weird. Unpack it. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We're not talking to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates. If you are a friendly, tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to, let's say 500,000 likes. Also, if anyone would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. Mercedes, are you a Trump supporter? Mercedes, are you a Trump supporter? All right, I'm going to drop you. Thank you, Katie. I'm glad that you enjoy it. Han, are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I just came up here to ask how DI was like racist.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What year were you born?
2006, November.
Okay. And you said you are a Trump supporter.
Well, I'm Republican.
What does that mean?
I'm I'm not like, how do I explain this? Like, I'm not trying to say that, like, I don't like Trump.
If the election were held today, knowing what you know, right?
Yeah.
Who would you vote for? And you have to pick one, Kamala Harris or Donald Trump?
I'd pick Kamala Harris because Trump is crazy.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and kick you.
Right.
But to answer your question, DEI is a racist dog whistle. And if anyone wants to know the etymology, you can go back and listen to it on YouTube's. I'm not gonna run through the whole thing again, but you can check it out. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Oda, I think it's pronounced. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes.
You are?
Mm-hmm.
What year were you born?
1997.
1997. Really? Okay. All right. Question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
Well, sorry.
Or I guess let me refine that just a little bit. Why are you still a Trump supporter in this day and age? Like where shit's so fucked up.
Okay. So I voted for Trump in 2024. I did that for a specific reason. I do not think that Kamala Harris was a good candidate for America. And there's a few reasons why. First, I heard that she like slept her way to the top.
Hey, make
apparently.
sure you don't say the name of any D-Rugs on live because I would have to kick you.
Me?
Yep. Don't say the name of any D-Rugs. If you want to talk about that, say like M drug or F drug or whatever.
Okay. I'm so sorry.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure because sometimes when people start saying this, they go down that diatribe, and I didn't want to have to kick you.
Okay. So I heard that she slept her way to the top with a politician, I think in Florida. I don't remember. San Francisco, something like that. And I also heard that she supports Israel.
You done?
Yep.
Okay. Where'd you hear all this stuff from? The grapevine?
No, I just heard it on like TikTok and stuff.
Do you even get that reference? Heard it through the grapevine?
Sorry?
Don't worry about it. All right. Let's talk about it. Hey, question for you. If women could sleep their way to the top, why are there any men in power? Yeah,
That's a good question.
It is a good question. Men are weak. Men are like super weak, right? Like the premise behind Kamala Harris sleeping her way to the top is not only is it a misogynist talking point, but it's literally it like can't even factually be true because you know how many elections she's actually won. Like you do know that her being DA, Attorney General, being elected to the Senate, and then even Vice President, like all of those are electoral politics where she had to get votes, and so like she's had millions of people voting for her. So I mean, outside of the whole "why is there men in power" question, I mean, even more than that is like how many of those millions of people did she have to sleep with to win?
Okay.
Also, I'm just gonna leave this here. Like for some reason, people on the right are super worried about other people's sex life, and I think that's weird. I don't meet watch. I don't care who anyone's having sex with. Like they're not me. And
I
so the
agree,
premise
but
behind
like I
paying
think
attention to
that
anyone in their bedroom and their bedroom activities, like I mean, as long as they're adults and it's consenting, I don't give a shit.
okay.
And so, but the person that you're talking about is Willie Brown, and Willie Brown, a consenting adult, and yeah, so no.
Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
so was she not like I heard she was like not like I heard that the politician was married when that happened.
Willie Brown. Yes,
Yes.
Willie Brown was married and is still married. He and his wife are have been separated and has never been back together. This was prior to Kamala Harris dating him. They had been separated for over 10 years prior to the point of Kamala Harris dating him. So, like again, I don't really give a shit. They're two consenting adults, and like people who are trying to use this as some type of morality play, it's weird because Donald Trump cheated on his first wife with his second wife with his third wife with the porn star, and like I don't know. It's all fucking weird when people try to like litigate morality.
Okay. I okay. So
would you like for people to tell you who you can and can't sleep with?
No.
Exactly. Would you want like to not be able to get a job because you and someone that you used to date with had sex or whatever?
No. Okay,
Well,
I understand.
Why are you judging other people for who they have sex with?
I just thought like maybe if she did do those things, she wouldn't be like qualified for.
Do you know what her qualifications are?
I don't know, not really.
Yeah. Okay. I'll tell you. First and foremost, W's Brett Ray. Welcome in, Brett Ray. Welcome in, Brett Ray. Guys, as you get in, tap the screen, share the live. I'm gonna reset the daily gift goal to let's do the donuts. We're gonna do the time to make the donuts. We're gonna do the donuts. Can we knock out the donuts, please, chat? Can we knock out the donuts, please? Also, W's in the chat for Casey for the $5 donations. And everyone needs to unpack their systematic racism that has crippled the country. Privilege is alive and well. And thank you for speaking from your chest. Listen, I know nothing else. I'm going to say it with my chest. And W's in the chat for Megan for the $5 donation saying, I'm so disappointed that the combo ended with Cody. It was such a respectful, nice dialogue. As a white woman, when a person of color tells us something is racist, we don't get to decide it's not. Listen and learn. It's uncomfortable, but growth is never comfy. Thank you for what you're doing, Santana. Absolutely. Listen, Megan, thank you for the 5. And like, I know it's uncomfortable because, again, that's why I try to tell him, like, when my wife told me I was being misogynist, that was uncomfortable as fuck. But I had to hear that, and I had to actually deal with that. And when you have to unpack those things, like, it's gonna be uncomfortable, and you can either run from it or you can embrace it and try to be a better person. So, like, that's what it is. W's in the chat though. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're on YouTube, you can send a super chat. I will read that out, guys. One last thing. This is the backup account. If you look up at the top and you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Hit that follow button. Follow that. Follow the backup account, but follow the main account. We're going to be on the main account in the morning. We're going to be debating on the main account in the morning. So make sure you follow both of them and you turn on your notifications. If you see a gray heart at the top, that means you have not sent your daily heartbeat. Go ahead and send it. It's only one coin. It's one coin. It'll boost the live. It'll add you to the team, but you have to go back in and you have to hit claim. You got to claim it after you send it. So go back in and claim it. Do the things. All right. So let's talk about it. Right. Kamala Harris. Kamala Devi Harris was the most qualified candidate to ever seek the office of the presidency for a first term.
Wait, I'm sorry. Someone in the chat said that
Don't worry
Trump
about
is
the
a
chat.
rapist.
Yeah, he is a rapist. Yeah.
Wait.
Would it shock you if I tell you that not only is he a rapist, but he surrounds himself with rapists and pedophiles? How would that make you feel?
I mean, well,
I don't say stuff that I can't prove either. Just FYI.
okay. So I don't think who did he rape?
E. Jean Carroll.
Oh, I don't believe her. I think she definitely lied. She lied.
I don't care if you don't believe the judge. Like, literally, this has already been litigated. At this point, it's just you coping.
Because she also said that, like, those things are, like, quote unquote sexy or something.
She didn't say that. You don't know it. Listen, we can tango whichever way you want to tango. All I'm telling you is, like, you're going to say a bunch of shit that's not right. There's a bunch of shit that you heard that you haven't verified, and you're going to be wrong on all of it. I can do whichever one you want. I'm just telling you how this conversation is about to go. We can even talk about Kamala Harris, and I can tell you about that. We can talk about E. Jean Carroll. I can tell you about that. But no matter what I tell you about, you're going to be wrong, and I'm going to be right. I'm just letting you know.
Okay. Let's talk about Trump and the rape thing first.
Okay. Yeah. He raped E. Jean Carroll. And he raped his ex-wife. How about that one? Like, you guys love to talk about E. Jean Carroll and you don't believe that, but you always forget to talk about his ex-wife. His actual ex-wife, literally a part of the divorce decree, put that he raped her and pulled out her hair, and then the next day asked, did it hurt? So let's talk about that. Before we talk about E. Jean Carroll, let's talk about Donald Trump's ex-wife. What do you think about that one?
Which ex-wife was it?
I'm pretty sure it was the first one. I always get their names fucked up because I'm so bad with names, but the one that's buried in Mar-a-Lago.
Oh, okay.
Is it Ivana? Yeah, I'm so bad with names.
I think that, like, what if she was, like, not, like, listening? Hello?
She wasn't listening, and so that's why he raped her?
I don't think you could rape your wife. Okay, I'll say this. I have a lot of
Watch your teacup. You have to come back into the app. So if you're
Sorry.
not in the app, yeah.
Sorry. My phone did the 20 battery thing. I was
That
a
was
Democrat
God
before.
trying to save you from saying the shit that you're about to say, but go ahead and say it anyway.
Okay. I was a Democrat until I married my husband. I do think that maybe it was I'm sorry. Maybe it was like self-defense.
Wait, you think what was self-defense?
Him like ripping out her hair.
What makes you think that?
Hello? Can you hear me?
What makes you think that?
I think that he wouldn't be ripping out of her hair for no reason, right? There had to be a reason.
Because he raped her.
I don't
Did you
think.
know grape is the forceful penetration of a woman's vagina, or forceful penetration in general?
Yeah, I did.
So if he was trying to forcefully penetrate her against her will, wouldn't that make sense why he would pull out her hair?
Okay, I concede. I concede, but like,
did you say you concede?
Yes, I concede.
Did you know this isn't a debate?
It isn't a debate.
Mm-mm.
Is it like a discussion?
Mm-mm. Listen to this real quick.
You stepped in the box, now you're in the ring. Ain't no hugs here, you better take your best swing. Mike Hot, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this a mind game.
It's a mind game, and honestly, like, it's not even worth playing the mind games with you at this point.
Did you make that song?
Yeah, I don't want to talk about it. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm doing fine.
Like, serious question. Do you feel safe at home?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir.
Okay. It's weird that you came up here and you talked about Kamala Harris and talked about like her sleeping her way to the top, and then the next thing that you do is like make an excuse for an adjudicated rapist while saying that you don't believe E. Carroll. You immediately, after being presented with new information about him raping his ex-wife, you make justification for ripping out her hair, and then also say that you don't think a husband can rape a wife, which by law a husband absolutely can. So that's why I said, are you okay?
Yeah. I'm okay.
I'm not even joking at this point. I mean, seriously, if you need help or like, you can DM me. This is not, I'm being dead ass serious, and I like, if we need to end this here, I'll move on, but I want to make sure that you're okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
All right. Donald Trump has surrounded himself with rapists and PDF files in every chance that he's gotten.
I really don't think that is a indicator of his own character, and the way he leads the country. Again, so? Yeah, I don't think if you're
quick question for you. Have you ever seen pigeons?
Pigeons?
Yeah. Pigeons.
Yes.
Okay, cool. Have you ever seen an eagle?
An eagle? No.
Like, not even on TV?
I've seen it on TV, but not in person.
Okay, yeah, perfect. You've seen it on TV. When you see pigeons, right? Have you ever seen a pigeon, like an eagle hanging out with a pigeon?
No.
Cool. You normally see like pigeons with pigeons, right?
Yeah.
And then even when you see eagles on TV, you see eagles with eagles, right?
Yeah.
Hey, have you ever heard the term birds of a feather flock together?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if Donald Trump has persistently and consistently surrounded himself with people that are grapists and pedophiles, why wouldn't you think that would be indicative of his character?
Okay. It's kind of like saying that if someone was civilly held liable for murder,
Okay.
then their friend would
You
also
can't be
be a murderer.
civilly held liable for unaliving someone. That's not how that works, though.
Okay, sorry. I was just trying to compare it to the civilly held liable for rape.
Great.
But like it just in court, if you were guilty of murder, it's kind of like saying that your friend
Unalivement.
was also guilty of
Let's not
murder.
say the M word anymore. Unalive.
Sorry, I did not say that
The
word.
M word. Murder,
M?
unalive, anything. Don't
Oh,
say it
sorry.
with the M. Yep, no, you're good.
So sorry.
You're good. Go ahead.
Yeah, so I feel like it's if someone was an unaliver, it's kind of like saying that their best friend is also an unaliver.
That's not what I'm saying at all. What I'm saying is that if someone best friend is an unaliver and their cousin is an unaliver and their mom is an unaliver and their uncle is an unaliver and their baby is an unaliver, then like maybe they're an unaliver as well. So I'm not saying just because he has proximity to one person. I'm saying the consistent and persistent points of him adding or having people who have open cases, who have been, found guilty, who have felonies, who are known for raping and harming people and children. Like he has those people around him in multiple different capacities. You can talk about his 15-year plus friendship with Jeffrey Epstein. You can talk about him and his spiritual advisor who ran a mega church in Texas that was actually arrested and going to jail for being a pedophile. You can talk about Matt Gaetz being kicked out of Congress for being a known pedophile, and then Donald Trump immediately tapping him, trying to make him the attorney general. And the only reason he's not currently the attorney general of the United States today is because the House Republicans gave their actual finding to the House Senate, and the House senator said there is no way in hell we would confirm him. So my point being is that like he's Pete Heck said forgot about him. The point being is that he has consistently and persistently put these type of people around him. It's got to be something. I'm going to thank a couple of people. I want you to think about that for a second. W's in the chat for Anicia, who sent a $1 donation saying, please drop her. The amount of ignorance on this good Sunday, my blood pressure is boiling. Listen, it's okay. Take a deep breath. I'm going to walk through this I'm going to hold her hand with a paper napkin in between, and I'm going to walk her through this one. I got it. W's in the chat for Lavender, who sent a $1 donation saying, something isn't right with this one. I know. I've been trying to figure it out, but she says she's okay, so we'll see. W's in the chat for Rachel for the $5 donation saying South Dakota was the first state in 1975 to make it illegal for husbands to grape their wife. By the way, super chat wasn't working. I don't know why. I don't know why either. I'm gonna take a look. I appreciate you though. W's in the chat for Gucci for the $5 donation saying so she judged Harris for sleeping her way to the top, but excused Trump for being a rapist and friends with Epstein. Listen, judgment for thee, not for me. W's in the chat for the Ellie Hollywood, who sent a $20 Aussie to say, always see the argument when they changed the law just to target Trump with E.G. and Carroll case, but Diddy was sued under the same law over 100 times for something. He was, and so was so many other people. W's in the chat for Troll for the $5 super chat to say, I wouldn't trust her when she says she's okay. She's probably has Stockholm syndrome. I don't know. The only thing I can do is take people for their word. She says she's okay, so I'm going to treat her as if she's okay. Guys, W's in the chat for all the donors. If anyone else likes to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links and links are in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. All right, Oda.
Sorry, that's not my name. That's my daughter's name.
How do you pronounce it?
That's my daughter's name. My actual name is Clarence. Sorry for not
Clarence.
making that
Okay.
clear.
All right, Clarence.
So I definitely condemn the evils that Trump has done, but I do think that the way that he leads America is the way that we need America to be led. And I don't think that how so? I think that getting the illegal aliens.
Really, Smitty? Sorry. Smitty made a funny in the comments. Anyway.
Oh, okay. I do think getting the illegal aliens out of America. Sorry, undocumented, as liberals would like to say it. I think that that's protecting America more. How? Because they are criminals. Well, not all of them, of course. But
you don't care about criminals.
I do.
You don't.
Why would you say that?
Donald Trump's a criminal.
Did you know? He is?
Okay, now I feel like you're playing games with me.
I did not know that Trump was a criminal.
Put it on your mama.
On my mom.
Thank you for the money, guy. No, not on your mom. Not on your mom. Put it on your mama.
On my mama?
Never mind. Don't worry about it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, 34 count felon.
34.
Mm-hmm.
He's a felony? I'm not white, by the way.
34 count
felon. I'm black.
You're not black.
I am.
Mm-mm.
I am black. Sorry.
Mm-mm.
Do you want proof?
Mm-mm. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Have you ever heard that one?
Yep.
Yeah. All skin folk ain't kinfolk. Anyway, 34 count felon.
He can still be president if he's a criminal.
Yep. Yeah, he could be president from a jail. Like he could literally be in a jail cell right now and still be president.
Okay.
It sounds like you're learning a lot of new stuff tonight.
I did not know that.
I'm gonna do something fun. Hey, hold on 1 second. Hey, chat. Should I tell all the bad stuff about Trump? Should I lay it all out? What do you guys think? Yes or no? Should I tell her all like the fucked up shit about Trump? Let's see what the chat says. And the chat says yes. Did you know Donald Trump is a rapist, a sexist, a classist, a fascist, and a racist? Did you know that?
How is he racist?
Donald Trump has a persistent track record of racism dating back to time with, well, fuck that. Let's go back further. Did you know that his dad, Fred Trump, got arrested at a Triple K rally? Yeah. Trump's daddy was arrested at a Klan rally.
No, I did not know that.
Mm-hmm. And then both of them were sued for denying housing to people of color. Like they were literally rejecting people of color from being able to rent places from them because they were black.
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
I did know that.
Did you know that Donald Trump called for the unalivement of 5 black men that had been exonerated in a quote unquote murder of someone?
No.
And even after they were found not guilty and completely exonerated, he still called for the unalivement of them. And even in his debate with Kamala Harris in this past election said that like they did it.
No, I did not know that.
Did you know by him saying that Haitians in Springfield, Ohio were eating the cats and dogs, which they weren't, but him saying that caused not only mass panic in Springfield, Ohio, but cause like bomb threats and death threats towards Black people in general in that area, because, you know, most people can't tell the difference between a Haitian, someone who's Somalian, someone that's Ethiopian, or just Black America. And so Black people in general were targeted because of Donald Trump's lies.
Yeah.
Did you know that he said that Kamala Harris turned Black, insinuating that she wasn't a Black woman, so questioning another Black woman's Blackness?
I thought she was like half Indian.
She's biracial.
Okay.
That doesn't negate her being Black.
Yeah. Like I said, I do condemn the bad things that Trump has done.
He's done a lot of bad things. Did you know that he was sued 4,000 times before he even ever decided that he was going to run for president?
Like, are you exaggerating?
Nope. Or literally 4,000. Not exaggerating. Also, did you know that he has 26 other credible accusations of SA?
SA?
Mm-hmm.
No.
26 credible, not just claiming, actual credible SA.
No, I did not know that.
Did you know that Donald Trump actually during the Miss Teen USA and Miss USA pageant used to walk into women's dressing room unannounced and get sneak peeks of them while they were changing?
For that specifically, I do think that he was genuinely inspecting. I don't think he was actually trying to be weird about it. Just inspecting to make sure the girls
is he?
were okay.
The inspector general?
He was the owner of the pageant.
Why? Okay, so why did he have to go and inspect naked women?
Because he's the owner of the pageant.
What does that have
I
to do
think
with anything?
He's
so just because he owns it means that he can go look at them while they're changing? That sounds weird. Hey, have you ever been in a clothing store and trying on clothes?
Yeah, I have.
What if the store owner walks into your changing room like, I'm inspecting the changing room? That'd be kind of fucked up, right?
That's different because
that's not different.
I think it is because I'm not like.
It's only different because you're looking for a way to justify it. Literally not.
I'm not. I don't think that these things are even relevant to the conversation of Trump being a good president for America.
I'm just telling you all the fucked up shit that he's done as far as personal life. Now I'm going to tell you fucked up shit that he's done as far as business wise and, you know, the United States. Did you know that he has 6 bankruptcies and even bankrupt like casinos?
No, I've heard of it, but I don't really know.
Yeah, he bankrupted a casino. Have you ever heard of a casino losing? Have you ever heard the term house always, or the saying house always wins?
No, I haven't actually.
Yeah, it's a gambling thing. And me as someone who quite literally loves to gamble, there's many a times that I've lost my draws in Vegas. Hyperbole check. But the point being is for him to bankrupt a casino, which is literally an institution that is set up for everyone else to lose. Like, that's fucking wild. Have you ever heard of Trump knives?
Trump knives?
Yeah.
No.
What about Trump steak?
Nope.
What about Trump water?
No.
What about Trump vodka?
I have heard of that before.
Okay. What about Trump the board game?
No, I have not.
All of those were failed business ventures. Donald Trump is literally a Nepo baby who, if he would have took his $415 million inheritance from Fred and just invested in the stock market and never did anything else except lay on the beach, he would be richer today than he already is because he fucking sucks at business. But you know what else he fucking sucks as? Like president. He sucks as president. Did you know that Donald Trump has added more to the United States debt than any president in modern day history?
I did know that.
Yeah. Did you know that historical presidential scholars have ranked Donald Trump the worst president of all time?
I don't think that he is the worst president of all time.
That's what historians say. What do you have to refute the historians?
I don't think not one person could possibly be, out of all the presidents of America, be the worst president.
I mean, apparently historians do. Like, somebody got to be the worst, right? We all can't be first. And if you're first, you're last. Shake and bake, chat. Anyway, did you know that Donald Trump, since being back in office, has added over $5 billion to his own personal wealth, which is the most that he's made in his entire life?
No, I did not know that.
He's just enriching himself. He's literally enriching himself on U.S. taxpayers' dollars. Point being, he sucks. Like, personally and business-wise and as a president. And he's old.
Okay.
Did you know Donald Trump can't stay awake or woke or whatever in public anymore?
No.
They call him Dozing Don. He literally falls asleep in cabinet meetings, on TV. It's like wild. He's always asleep now.
I mean, being president really does take your energy.
When's the last time you seen another president sleeping in public?
Joe Biden.
When? Show me specifically when you saw Joe Biden sleeping in public.
Like right now?
Yeah. Give me specifically when Joe Biden was sleeping in public. I'm gonna check it, guys.
What kind of public? Like in the White House, like that?
Shit, it doesn't matter. Donald Trump did it at a funeral. He was asleep at the Pope's funeral. He was asleep at the opening of reopening Notre Dame. He was asleep at his birthday celebration when they did like the military parade. He was asleep in his cabinet meeting a couple of weeks ago. He's sleep all the time, like all the fucking time. That's why they call him Dozing Don. He's always sleep in public now, like all the time. Yes, he was sleep in court, in church. Okay. Yes.
I do think that I also voted for Trump because I come from a conservative family.
Donald
3
Trump's
generations.
Not conservative.
Sorry?
Donald Trump's not conservative.
Like, okay, Republican, conservative.
Donald Trump doesn't give shit about Republicans.
He is a part of the Republican Party.
I don't mean he gives a shit. Think about this question. I'm gonna read a couple of thank yous off, but I want you to think about this question, and then I want you to answer it after I finish this. The question is, what conservative / Republican values do Donald Trump holds that upholds the history of Republicans / conservatives? Think about that for a second. W's in the chat for W's in the chat for Kathleen. Kathleen, thank you so much. Massive W's in the chat for Kathleen for the $25 donation. Thank you so much. You're fucking awesome. W's in the chat for Natasha for the $10 donation, saying 2 things. I want to address in past guests. Thank you for using your platform to advocate for survivors. Also, if you ever want to see privilege at its best, look up the disproportional rate of black people. Black people are pulled over in the day versus night. Yes, that's actually a great one. Yes, numbers don't lie. That's actually a really great one. Yes. And W's in the chat for Melanie, Mel, for the $1 donation, saying, I just want everyone to know that I, Mel, did not mean to give. Mel says she didn't mean to give Clarence. Holy smokes. What a deplorable human being she is. May her toes always find a way to hit the corner of a chair. Holy shit. God damn. W's in the chat. W's in the chat for Brisket, who sent a $20 donation. Fucking hell. Thank you so much for the 20. Her husband has deluded her. Get a conversation, Santa. I'm assuming you mean great conversation, but thank you. Thank you so much for the 20. W's in the chat for Kel for the $1 donation, saying a true leader wouldn't hurt his own constituents. Absolutely. Absolutely. And Donald Trump does that all the time. W's in the chat for Darren, who sent a $1.99 super chat to say, if her hubby is in the mood and she's not, then what? W's in the chat for Storm for the $10 super chat to say, I hope she never feels what it is like to be a survivor of SA and to listen to her and people like her support a man with all these excuses. It's wild. Like, it's never been a situation or a time where we actually had something like this, but apparently now, like, it's just the bar. W's in the chat for Michelle, who sent a $2 donation saying, as a conservative, I can say Trump is not one of us. He's really not. He's really not. W's in the chat. Guys, if anyone else likes support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. All the pay links in the link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. Guys, let's keep the likes going. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 600,000. Also, can we take care of some of the gift goals? Like, I'm not even gonna say completely knock them out, but it's the little kissies. I love the little kissies. Can we do some Debbie's in the chat from Michael. I meant Michael. I said Michelle. Michael, this is a thin line in the chat. Oh, thin line. Yeah. Debbie's. Okay. Clarence. Can you tell me what conservative or Republican value that Donald Trump upholds that represents the conservative / Republican party?
I would say abortion.
He doesn't.
I personally do not agree with abortion. But
it's Donald Trump.
I mean, he is trying to like ban it.
He's agnostic to abortion. Like, literally, when it came to voting for abortion in Florida, he was back and forth. He was on the record saying that 6 weeks was too short, and then he would be open to a longer thing. And then he started going back and forth when the people that put money in his pocket told him, like, hey, you need to have a stronger, firmer stance, thank you for the corgi, on abortion. And so when you talk about abortion, that's not even like necessarily a Republican or conservative thing. It's literally something that's been propagandized by the Heritage Foundation. You know who the Heritage Foundation is?
No, I'm not familiar with that.
You should probably look them up, especially if you call yourself third generation conservative.
I personally, when okay, so I was raised with those things. I wasn't really taught why. I wasn't taught.
Because you're a woman.
Nope.
Am I wrong?
I
Do you think if you were in your family, if you were a man, that you would have been taught these things?
No.
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my God. Stop fucking lying.
Come on now, you can keep it funky with me. You don't have to lie. You don't have to lie to kick it.
Okay, yeah, I guess.
Yeah. No, the Conservative Party, the Republican Party look at women as second-class citizens. Even more so, have you heard about the new movement that's occurring within the Republican Party where they're trying to strip away the rights of women to vote?
I kind of agree with that.
Tell me why.
I don't think that if women are in specific jobs like blue collar job, oil rigs, things like that, they shouldn't be allowed to vote because those elections are primarily based on those jobs.
So Not only do you think women shouldn't be able to vote, but you think women shouldn't be able to work blue collar jobs.
Okay, so not all women. I think majority of women are not physically qualified to work those jobs.
What makes you think that?
Well, especially for oil rigs, men hold the pedestal of physical strength, upper body. I'm not trying to be misogynistic. I'm not trying to be.
You're not trying to. You are. Like, you don't have to try to be misogynistic. You're actively being it. There's just, you know, do or do not. There is no try. Anyway, like, yeah. So the premise behind women in oil rigs are like, first and foremost, I don't think anybody should be working oil rigs. Like, that shit's dangerous. But like, women have the ability to do that just as well, and it's not just about physical strength. I mean, there's more than tools and mechanisms that can be put in place to offset the need for physical strength in certain blue collar positions. That still doesn't make me understand why you would not want women to vote.
Okay. Like I said, I was raised with these things.
Are you a trad wife? Would you consider yourself to be a trad wife?
Yeah.
I knew it.
Are
you from Appalachia?
No. I'm from
part
Chicago.
Of the country are you from?
I'm
Chicago?
From Chicago.
No, stop it.
I am so serious.
Ain't no way.
I know. Blue City.
Anyway, finish telling me why you don't think women should be able to vote.
We're not allowed to be drafted. I think that's another reason why.
When's the last time there was a draft?
Vietnam War. Vietnam War.
Yeah. So nobody's getting drafted, right?
Yeah, but there is.
Should everyone voting rights be gone then?
No, I'm saying that women are not allowed to be drafted, and if there was supposed to be a draft.
Do women serve in the military?
Yes.
Okay, cool. So does the draft matter if women can serve in the military?
Not necessarily.
Yeah, I didn't think so either.
Hey,
did you also know that there's exemptions for the draft?
Sorry, can you define exemptions, please?
Yeah, I mean, like, you don't have to go if you say A, B, or C. Like, did you know that Donald Timothy Trump actually got medical exemptions for bone spurs? He said that he had bone spurs, so he didn't get drafted. But even more than that, you like literally all you can say, like now, today, if there was a draft, there's exemptions where you can just say you don't agree or it's against your religion, or there's multiple reasons that you can just get exemptions for the draft now. So even men don't have to be drafted. Chat, for the people saying that she's trolling, I genuinely don't think she is.
I'm not.
If I would, chat, I'm really, really, really good at like sniffing out trolls, and if I thought she was a troll, I would have been kicked her. I don't know if she's being completely honest, but I don't think she's a troll.
I'm not.
You're not completely honest? I know.
No, I mean, like, I'm not trolling at all.
You know that makes this worse, right?
I
did. I'm gonna read it out here in just a second. Give me a moment. Think about that. I'm gonna read these off because there's a couple of things. W's in the chat for Vicky for the $5 donation saying this lady is a sad representation of women. Vicky said that, not me. W's in the chat for Vicky. W's in the chat for Yardra, who sent a $30 donation. Holy fuck, thank you so much for the $30 donation, Yardra. You are absolutely far too kind. Who said she needs to shut up and do some homework. So ignorant. Holy smokes. W's in the chat for Trisha, who said a $10 donation saying my mom is 68 years old. widower, full time since 70s. Most of her life, she was 5'7" and less than 120 pounds. She worked on ships in every cert. I don't know what certs are. Don't worry, little girl. You can uphold misogyny. My mom is still working for all the women who choose a better career. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. W's in the chat for Gucci, who sent a $5 donation saying, "Why shouldn't women have choices? Why does she think that women don't deserve autonomy over their own bodies / lives?" I think that's because, what's going on with her? I don't know. I think that's it. W's in the chat. Also, W's in the chat for Storm, who sent a $10 super chat to say, I hope she never feels what it... Oh, wait, I already read that one. W's in the chat for James, who sent a $5 super chat to say, remind her what Trump said about black Somalian Republicans who supported him. Trump wants them gone. He wants them all gone. Trump don't fuck with them. Like, they were useful to help him get elected, but that was it. W's in the chat for Troll for the $5 super chat to say, she's talking like she never had a single coherent thought in her life. I don't know. W's in the chat for Denise for the $20 donation saying, Santana, the two guests tonight were willfully ignorant. That white dude saying that you have all the same opportunities, and this woman who's against women. And I say it's nearly impossible to wake those up who are pretending to be asleep. Exactly. Guys, if anyone else likes to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read those out. Also, guys, let's get the likes up. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 700,000 likes. I know we can get it to 700,000. Anyway, yeah. Would you like to respond? Because I'm a little dumbfounded.
Sorry, can you please repeat your question? I was doing something while you were doing that.
Yeah. I guess to break it down, right? To boil it all down, because for some reason you are adamant in your stance as far as women and womanhood, and like it's all about your.
I do think if you were raised on a certain topic, it sticks with you, and I do have a feeling that it's not the best way to go about things, but like it's not that easy to just like let go.
Have you tried to unpack any of it?
When I was a Democrat for 2 years, yes, but like,
what does a Democrat have to do with unpacking your internalized misogyny?
I think I was a liberal. Liberals don't do that.
Liberals don't do what?
Don't have quote unquote internalized misogyny.
Yeah, they do. I like literally I've had to unpack my misogyny, and I have to like constantly do it on a day-to-day basis. Also, I'm not a liberal. I'm a leftist. So, I mean, maybe you have a point. Fuck liberals. Somebody said get a doorknob. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, you teacup. Hey, so someone sent me a calendar invite for a meeting tomorrow. Angelo sent me a calendar invite for a meeting tomorrow. Angelo, if you're watching this, chat, I'm just going to read this off. Angelo sent me a calendar invite saying, I'm a former Bernie delegate who actively campaigned for Bernie, turned MAHA and then MAGA when Robert Kennedy was forced out of the race. I would appreciate the opportunity to educate you on the facts you seem to blatantly avoid and misrepresent. I'm also a fellow black man, and I would like to remind you that Malcolm X and many other prominent black leaders warned us not to fall for the Democratic Party lies. First and foremost, Angelo, fuck your calendar invite because I will not be attending that meeting. Second of all, get in the box. Get up here and we can debate about it. Third of all, you tap dancing soft shoe coon motherfuckers love quoting Malcolm X, but leaving out the substance of what Malcolm X actually says. Malcolm X didn't like any white people, nor did he like any actual party affiliation. But after Malcolm X left the Nation of Islam, he started working with liberals because he understood the need for progression. So, yeah, you can fuck that calendar invite. If you want to debate me, get up here, but I have no interest in you educating me. So, fucking W's in the chat for I think it's pronounced sesame, sesamely, samalacy. I'm gonna go with samalacy. W's in the chat for samalacy for the $50 donation. Saying love the conversation, appreciate your stuff, man. Thank you so much. I sincerely mean that, Lee. Thank you so much for the $50. You're fucking far too amazing, far too kind. Guys, Master W's in the chat for Lee for the $50 donation. You are freaking awesome. Thank you. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Last but not least, guys, look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. Hit that follow button. This is the backup account. Make sure you hit the follow button on the backup account, but also follow the main account. Tomorrow morning, we will be on the main account.
11.
So make sure that you actually follow both of them and turn on the notification. Hey, Clarence. Hey, Clarence.
Hello, sorry. I was talking to my child.
No worries. Hey, Clarence, I want you to talk to someone for me. This is Joanna.
Oh, okay.
All right. Hey, Joanna.
Hey, twin. Whew. It's been a night.
It's been a night. I'm getting elevated after this.
Absolutely, as am I.
Floor is yours.
I mean, how could you not? So, ma'am, you said that you were a Democrat for 2 years.
Yes, I was.
What made you want to be a Democrat instead of being a Republican?
So I think it was really my environment. I was born in Alabama, and I was raised in Chicago.
Oh, okay. I was about to say, I thought you said Chicago.
Yeah, I was born in Alabama, raised in Chicago. And when my family moved back to Alabama, I was alone. I was in college. I was in aviation program. And then I was in Chicago for 2 years. Then I met my husband in Chicago, and we got married. And I think that changed my stance on politics. Yeah, so I hope that answers your question.
It does. What about your, first of all, so you were studying aviation, bro? Did you finish?
Yes, I have my pilot license.
The math ain't mathing right now, Joanna.
It's given. That's why I'm kind of trying to poke and prod a little bit to see what the oh wait, this isn't late night, so I can cuss, to see what the fuck is actually going on. What was it about your husband and you marrying that man that made you completely switch your mindset back to being more conservative?
I would say the discussions that we would have really, like the debates and the discussions that we would have together, really changed my mind. And maybe I was just bad at debating. But I think that those discussions changed my mind. And we've been married for like 3 years. Throughout our marriage, I've been changing my stance on political ideologies.
I mean, like, what arguments was he making that actually made sense to your
Better yet,
intelligent mind? Because
wait, Joanna, better yet, where the fuck is your husband? Go get him. We want to talk to him. We want to debate him. If he's so good at this, bring him.
He's not here.
Go ahead, Joanna.
he better be at work since he ain't
He's
at home.
work.
What does he do for a living?
I don't know.
Never. You ain't got to tell me.
I don't know if you would like me to disclose that information.
I mean, we don't know him or nothing. If I did, I wouldn't like him. But I don't know him. But specifically, what was he telling you that made you say, huh, I can get that point of view and understand why that's right. You changed my mind. What happened?
And follow-up question as well. Is he white?
Yes, he's
Fucking
white.
knew it. Anyway, go ahead and answer Joanna's question.
I think on two specific topics of ICE and immigration. Also, I did not agree with his abortion stance at all. That's one of the things we still disagree on. I think.
So does he agree that women should have bodily autonomy and you don't, or does he?
Oh,
think women shouldn't have it.
I'm pro-choice. He's pro-life.
Hey, Joanna, you know what we got a case of?
What?
Get out.
It's given. It's
not.
giving.
It really is.
It's not.
It really is.
1000% is.
It really is.
It's not the reason that he's white. It's not. I can promise you.
It's everything. Like you and I have been up here talking for a while, and Joanna came up and sniffed out even more super quick. And by the amalgamation of everything that you have actually given, yeah.
I mean, because you said that you were born in 97, which means that you're 28, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Right. So if you you ain't got to call me ma'am. You good.
Sorry.
I mean, it's respectful. I get it. Like, I got a cousin that's 10 years younger than me. I watched him grow up since he was a baby. He still did that until I had to bop him in the forehead and say, you should have had a V8. You're an adult. You ain't got to call me that. But considering your husband is white, I'm not surprised that you do that. I'm trying to figure out why you, as a Black woman in this country, and as someone who would be highly intelligent if you have your pilot's license, because those are not easy to get, despite what they're trying to say with DEI at this point. Why is it that you gave your mindset over to that man just because you got married?
I know why, Joanna.
Sorry, can you repeat that? I did not hear you.
Why? I bet I do too. Why is it that you gave your mindset over to that man just because you got married?
It wasn't just because I got married. I was also raised on the conservative ideas and the MAGA ideas. I think it came back when I got married to my husband.
Question for you, really quick.
Are you Christian?
Hold on, Joanna. Really quick. Is there more than a 10-year age gap between you and your husband?
No, only 2 years.
Really?
Yes.
Wow, I'm fucking wrong. Sorry, go ahead, Joanna.
Okay.
Where is he from? Is he from Chicago?
Yeah, he was born in Chicago.
Okay. Are you Christian?
I've been trying to figure that out.
Is he biologically Christian?
Biologically?
Mm-hmm.
He's Christian, yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to Mr. Thomas.
Big shout outs to Mr. Thomas.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I'm still deciding if I'm a Christian or not.
So, like, before the super generous gifters sent donations in, and y'all can keep doing that because y'all know we still live, right? Also, let's continue to get these taps up. Y'all been doing a phenomenal job, chat. I see y'all yapping in the comments, and I love it. Y'all are really getting my goat. Y'all real smart. Smartest chat on TikTok. Love y'all to pieces.
Absolutely.
Keep tapping, keep sharing, keep doing all the phenomenal things on TikTok. Hey, everybody on the YouTube. If you send a super chat, he gonna read it. So if you got something that you really want to say, go ahead and get that out as well. You can send a super chat. If you haven't subscribed, do that as well. If you haven't clicked that like button over there on YouTube, I don't know what you're doing. Click that too. Claire.
Yes, ma'am. I mean, Joanna, so sorry. I'm sorry.
You good, yeah. Get used to that, because I need you to stand up. I need you to stand on business. You, if you got your pilot's license, are way too smart to allow yourself to be, oh, thank you for the galaxy, manipulated into thinking things that lead you to make decisions that have harmful consequences to people, not only in our country, but people all over the world, especially for people who look like you and I in Santana.
I understand that.
Considering that you don't know if you're a Christian or not at this point, it seems like you might be teetering on deconstructing as someone who, you born in Alabama, raised in Chicago. I was born and raised in Arkansas, raised Southern Baptist Christian, was a Christian for the vast majority of my life. So I know how the struggle can be once you start to have a mind and think for yourself, especially when you go to college and you live in a blue city and you go to a nice liberated place that challenges your mind and your thoughts and make you think. I know what that cognitive dissonance can feel like. I know how it's easy to fall back on those old patterns. But you've heard the saying, when you know better, you do better, right?
Yeah.
I need you to grab that, and I need you to hold it with both hands. No napkin in between. I need you to understand that just because you were raised a certain way and that certain things were indoctrinated into you, you don't have to hold on to that if your heart is telling you something different. When your intelligence is saying this doesn't make any sense, when there's irrefutable facts behind the fact that this way of thinking harms people, like your husband having his pro-life, which is actually a pro-birth, not pro-life stance, is harming women in this country. Actively, women are losing their lives because they don't have access to health care, and it's only women. Santana likes to say in that argument that the one thing that could solve the whole abortion crisis, air quotes, is if men got mandatory vasectomies. And I'm behind that 1,000%.
Listen, I got a couple of pair of scissors. I can help.
Sorry,
I mean, some of these people need like a rusty knife. I am. I mean, he was talking about what I said, but my main thing at this point, as another Black woman who's a little bit older than you, raised with probably a lot of the same values that you were raised with, who deconstructed them because it was better for me as a person and better for the majority of people throughout the world if I changed my mindset and my thinking around some stuff. I need you to explore that and to not be afraid of it.
Yeah. Hey, I'm gonna read this off, and then I'm gonna let Joanna close it off with you, and because I think we've hit our boys to man moment. And if you don't know, then you're too young. Let me read these off really quick, and then I'm going to come back to this one super chat. W's in the chat for Trudy for the $2 super chat to say, you're the best, Santana, mature and thoughtful. Thank you so much, Trudy. You're absolutely amazing. W's in the chat for MAGA Cries for the $2 donation to say, I was raised that way is no longer a valid excuse. It's 2025. We have the internet. Get your head out your R's. W's in the chat for Kel for the dollar donation saying, I think she's confused and needs to deconstruct. That's exactly what Joanna was just saying here. W's in the chat for Seth Flack, who sent a $4.99 super chat to say, Angelo, Santana wouldn't debate you on TikTok. It's impossible on YouTube, so stop talking crap. Oh, tell Angelo to get over here on TikTok. I would dog walk him. Tell him come get some. Tell him come catch this fade. Like, absolutely come catch this fade. Last but not least, W's in the chat for Devil Doll, who sent a $5 super chat to say, is it okay if I ask, was she raised by a foster family? Not trying to be rude, but I don't get her.
No, I was raised by my Black parents.
Really?
Yep.
Holy shit. W's in the chat for Mads, who sent a $20 $20 Norwegian super chat to say, why did she quit her pilot career without being
I didn't quit. I had children. I had to go on a maternity leave.
Got it. And are you still out on maternity leave, or what happened?
I am off now, but like I am not really working anymore.
Okay, W's in the chat for all the donos, guys. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're on YouTube, you can send a super chat and I will read that out. Also, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. If you're in the request, if you look down at the bottom and you see a little gray person, that means you're in the request. That means you are a Trump supporter. You're here and you're ready to debate. So make sure if you see the gray person at the bottom, then you're here, you're ready to debate. If you see pink and blue, you're good. But if you see gray, you're here to debate. Joanna, I'll let you go ahead and wrap this up with her, and then we're gonna go ahead and move on.
All right, so it was something just happened, and I don't know what.
Excuse me.
I don't know what it was for. When the person sent in the dono and asked if you were adopted, and you said, "No, I was raised by my Black parents." Was
sorry.
that side because you're just tired, or
I'm just tired. I'm just tired.
How's your relationship with your mom?
Oh, okay, just
with my mom.
Mm-hmm.
It's
yeah.
It's kind of complicated.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Is your dad a Trump supporter?
Not anymore. No.
Is your mama still a Trump supporter?
Yes, ma'am. Joanna, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Your mom still blagger?
Yep.
Holy shit. Why did your dad stop supporting Trump?
I'm not sure why my dad stopped. Recently we went for Thanksgiving. He just said he stopped supporting Trump, and I didn't really ask why. I just
You are fascinating. Where's your mom and dad right now?
Alabama.
Does your mom have TikTok?
My mom, no.
Does your dad?
I'm not sure.
Is there anybody that can get her on my TikTok live maybe tomorrow? I want to debate your mom.
Sure. I can try.
Do that for me. Anyway, I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joanna.
No, like I agree with you. It's not many things boggle my brain, especially at this point. I feel like I've seen it all, heard it all the excuses, all the fuckery. But for that to like all of this is a really confusing, really interesting cornucopia of contradictions at this point. You're too smart to think the way that you do and to allow yourself to be manipulated the way that you have, especially when it's someone who actually benefits from the misogynoir in this country being your dad that's shied away from it, and your mom who gets harmed almost the most in this country from it, that's still clinging on to it. But I'll kind of wrap it up with this. Being conservative, having conservative ideals, values in this country has never been a positive thing for Black people specifically, and for the majority of people as a whole. They're trying to conserve things, conservatives are, and the things that they were trying to conserve throughout the history of conservatism in this country have been white supremacy and white supremacist ideals. They were trying to conserve slavery. That's why they were the Confederacy. They want to conserve the patriarchy, which means that women have less rights. I haven't the slightest notion as to, aside from the whole draft debate, which you got clocked on already, why you would think that you wouldn't deserve a vote about things that affect you in this country. That's like, I don't understand how you can be that intelligent and have that mindset. Can you elaborate on that a little bit?
I don't know if it's worth it, Joanna. I'm not even gonna hold you. I don't think it's worth it. I don't think I at this point I feel like we kind of run our course.
I can. So, love, what I would say to you is someone who, like I said, has been in your position a little bit, although I'd always buck the system. I always had questions to ask. I'm very outspoken, in case you couldn't tell. So I never really fell in line with a lot of things that I was supposed to fall in line with. Don't shy away from your questions that you have for yourself and for the world around you and for the things that you have been taught traditionally. This is the time, and you'll get this the older you get, that continuing to shape who you are as a person and who you want to be, especially since you have a daughter. I need for you to think critically about things and do your research and look into things often and deeply to see if what you've been taught aligns with the person that you want to be and the example that you want to set for your daughter. I'm not just saying this to you because I have a daughter myself.
Yeah. I want to read this off because Jenny just mentioned this in the comment and wanted me to read this off before we moved on. W's in the chat for Jenny for the $5 donation saying, I've been in a relationship like this, the one she's in now. Please tell her that she can find herself again and throughout this, and his thoughts don't have to be hers. If he says otherwise, please be safe. I think that's a really important call out, and that's why I started the question, or started the conversation with that I did with the question that I have. I think that's a really good call out by Jenny, and also this one as well. W's in the chat for Sarah for the $3 donation saying, "Don't waste 16 years of your life like I did, and end up to have a plan of escape. The abuse only gets worse, but they make you feel crazy like it's not a lookup, covert narcissism." W's in the chat for Sarah for the $3 donation. I'll land my plane here, even though you say that you're good and you think everything's okay. Obviously, for the conversation we've had in multiple ways, it doesn't seem that way to me. I think there's something going on, and while you may not pick up on it, I mean, I don't know your relationship personally. The thing that I do know is I've talked to hundreds or thousands of people, and my radar normally doesn't go off for no reason, and it's going off with you. So I hope the best for you, and if you need to, you can always shoot me a DM.
Thank you. Just one more thing.
And you can also shoot me one as well. Anytime. I also have family in Chicago. They live in Hyde Park, the nice bougie part. So if at any point there is a situation where you need to, you know, skedaddle real quick, us being Southern, we all know what that means. Don't hesitate. Because I've been in a similar situation to what some of the commenters are saying, and there is, I wouldn't dare to attempt to tell anybody their life, but I know the mindset. I've heard it and I've had it. And if you ever need it, but like Santana said, hit him up, hit me up.
Yep. Anyway, thank you for coming up. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go ahead and drop you down.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yep. Joanna, thank you for coming up. I think that was interesting. That was interesting.
It was something. Jesus, Devontae Christ. It was something.
It was a lot of something. It was not a little bit of something. It was a lot of bit of something.
Thank you for having me up. Chats, keep doing y'all big one. Appreciate it.
Absolutely. I appreciate you more. All right, guys. Again, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Guys, we're close to 1 million likes. Let's go ahead and tap that screen. Let's go ahead and get this thing up to 1 million likes. I know we can fucking do it. Lock in, chat. Let's go. W's in the chat for Amy for the $5 donation saying, 14 years for me. I had to do the planning too. My life is forever changed by having the moment of clarity and courage that I never thought I could muster. There's hope and happiness around the corner. Amy, fucking congratulations to you. Like you being able to get away from that and then also having the courage to share your story is fucking amazing. So W's in the chat for you, Amy. You are awesome. Again, guys, only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. We are not looking to talk to friendlies. We are only looking for some debates. If you are in the request and you are not a Trump supporter, if you're not looking for some debates, then get out of the box. Get out of the box. Only looking for some debates. I really hope, chat. I really hope that she gets her mom on TikTok tomorrow because I want to debate her mom. Yeah. Trying to debate her mom. Table manners. Are you a Trump supporter?
Sorry, I was falling asleep. Yes, I'm a Trump supporter.
Okay. Are you sure you're up for this right now?
What?
Because you sure you're up for this right now? Because like you catching a fade while you falling asleep, it might not be the best for you.
Oh no, I wasn't faded. I was just falling asleep.
No, I said catching a fade. Don't worry. It's a good
catching
thing.
a fade.
Anyway,
yeah, fade out.
How in the world are you still supporting Donald Jimothy Trump in this day and age?
Yeah, doctor on me on that one. I don't particularly like him. I think he's our president, you know, and yeah, I think he really needs support. I mean, I think he needs support. If I'm being totally honest, I think he is a disaster of a president. I think that almost everything he does is counterproductive to what humans need as a species. And I feel like he needs support.
Okay. Chat, just an FYI, she was falling asleep and now she's up. And so, you know how it is, guys, when you like get brought up out of your sleep and you got to pull yourself together. We're going to give them a moment just to pull themselves all the way together. W's in the chat for Amy for the $1 donation saying, hey, I hate typos in my donos. Listen, you never have to worry about typos in your donos because I'm not the person that's going to notice them or ever call them out. So W's in the chat for you. If anyone else would like to support the live, you can do so. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted and things appreciated. Guys, keep tapping the screen. Let's go ahead and get the likes up to 1 million likes. Also, we're only 10 kissy hearts away from closing out the kissy goal. We're only 10 away. Let's knock that out. All right. So your premise is that Trump is the president, and so we should just support him. Do you feel that the president has any obligation to give people within society, within our country, a reason to actually support him.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so by that measure, what is he actually doing that would actually warrant any type of support? Because he's overwhelmingly harmful to everyday Americans.
He is. The one thing that I think he does, is
Yeah, he does a lot of that.
Well, here's what he does. He destroys his own reputation amongst his supporters by being the worst president.
So you're not a Trump supporter?
I support his attempt.
Debbie's in the chat for Erica, who sent a $3 donation saying, I didn't get the memo that this was emphasized with our empathized with our presser night. You should really send out an email so we can prepare. Like I'm not empathizing with these people. They're not me. Don't try to play me like that. W's in the chat for Erica. Thank you so much for the dono. Guys, only request up if you're a Trump supporter. We're only looking for some debates. Only request up if you are a Trump supporter. We are only looking for some debates. Please do not request up if you are not a Trump supporter. Who loves Jen? Are you a Trump supporter? Who loves Jen? Are you a Trump supporter? Okay. And just FYI, I spelled Jen Jen, not Jen Gin. So, you know, there's that.
Hello,
Michael,
Santana.
are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, I am, Santana. And as usual, you don't stop talking. Do you ever stop talking? Let's debate. Let's dance. The
Why
woman
would I
you have
stop talking
before,
on my live?
because you don't let me debate you. You drop me. Let's
I don't
dance.
know who you are, bud.
I've come up plenty of times. Don't do this.
And I still don't remember you. Do you think that you think you're? Hold on, give me a second,
So
Michael. I apologize.
You want to
Michael,
start?
I apologize. Give me just 1 second if you don't mind. Hey,
Okay.
chat. For some reason, they think they're special and they're memorable.
Look at the comments. They
not.
know me.
They have no
Look
idea.
in the comments. They know me.
Yeah, I'm not
Look
talking
at the
to you. I'm talking to my
comments.
chat. I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to my chat. They think that for some reason I'm supposed
And I'm
to
not
remember
drinking.
them.
I don't drink.
They're all just like random Trump supporter number 15672. Like they're all the same to me. Chat, I don't know. Anyway, Michael, why do you still support Trump?
Let's start over. Good evening. How you doing, Santana?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I see your beard is like 3 weeks longer, so you know.
Yeah, I got to go get a haircut tomorrow.
Well, I have one like that. It looks a little bit more neatly trimmed. However, we're not here to talk about that.
I'm still
okay.
Cute.
So what I want to talk. Hello.
I said I'm still cute.
Well, I'm not debating that. I'm not here to say who's.
That's not a debate. That's a fact.
Well, I mean, I could cam up right now and prove you wrong, but I'm not going to do it right now.
Cuter than you.
Well, I'm not here for that, Santana. I'm here to debate you.
Just to make sure you know.
Okay, so you are
that way too.
Okay, then, for lack of an argument, you're better looking than me. Okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay, no I'm just some tramp off the street that came up to talk to you. Let's leave it at that. Now, first of all, e-files, Biden had those. Mm-hmm. Declining health, Trump actually looks better. His tailored suits, he's 230, 6'2". There's no blue wave.
Did you come up here to lie?
California is, hold on, please.
Wait,
California's
Michael, did you come up here to lie?
No, I'm from California.
Yeah, but you're saying a lot of shit that isn't true.
Well, let's do it one by one. The E-list, Biden had a hold of the E-list for years.
Epstein files, yeah, that's fine. But like, more so, like this was the point that I really
those
highlighted.
Are doctors'
pictures.
Photos.
What do you think about those 95,000 pictures that were just released a couple of days ago?
Well, when you're done putting on your lipstick, I'll continue. That's kind of distracting.
It's
whatever you're doing.
I know. Like, listen. Now, me, moisturizing my lips has you fantasizing. I get it. It's okay.
But it has
It's a natural
strawberry
thing.
flavored.
Listen,
Strawberry
it's a natural
flavored.
thing. Just because
Strawberry
I
flavored?
moisturize, you don't have to be
Strawberry flavored?
distracted. You don't have to be distracted by my moisturization. Anyway, what do you think about those 95,000 pictures that were just released?
Well, I use chapstick, but not strawberry flavored. I don't lose lip gloss. That's lip gloss. Anyway, now listen, you just said they were released. Fucking knock it off. You want to have a debate? You want to have a fashion show?
Bro, I'm putting on chapstick. What are you talking about?
Can you
just
do
because,
it off camera?
Listen.
I do it off.
Hold on. Just because my looks have you completely like thrown off, I have nothing to do with that. I can't control that. You got to talk to my wife about that one. Like I don't know what's going on. I'm just here. Like you have a conversation with my wife about that one.
Well, they say I look like Denzel Washington, so I mean we'll leave it at that. So
what do you think about those 95,000 pictures that were just released a couple of days ago?
You just said they were just released, correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yes, right? Well, it is Sunday, and I went to gospel today, so I'm not looking at the media for these fake pictures. You know, you don't know what's real.
It didn't happen today. It was days ago, and it was released by the House Oversight Committee. So how is it AI?
How many days ago was it released?
I think it was released on Friday, as a matter of fact. I think it was released Friday.
Friday was 2 days ago.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on holiday. I don't watch the news when I'm on holiday with my. We had a family party. You think I'm going to go watch? You think I'm going to watch the news on a holiday?
What's that got to do with like?
Because I haven't seen
95,000 pictures.
I haven't seen them, to be honest. I haven't seen them, so I can't attest.
Sounds like you're being willfully ignorant.
No, that's something different.
What's different?
I think for me, instead of watching Fox News, I'd rather have a Christmas dinner with my family.
I hear you.
You know,
Maddie, are you a Trump supporter?
Party. Me?
Maddie? I know.
Oh, hi, Maddie.
Yeah. Hey, lock in for me, bud. Lock in for me, bud.
Who are you talking to, Santana?
Lock in.
Santana, are you talking to me or the?
Right here.
Santana. But you're talking to Maddie. Who's Maddie?
Lock in.
I'm locking in. But talk to me, not your comments.
That's a cute crime.
Okay. Hey,
anyway.
wait a minute. I got 143 coins.
Yeah, someone.
People like me.
No one likes you.
143 coins.
No one likes you. That was a mistake. They sent it to the wrong person. They tried to send it to my backup, and they sent someone that is always in here. I promise you.
There's never a mistake. I've never had a mistake. Okay, let's get back to debating. Now,
wait, do you think we've started debating yet?
Oh, I'm trying to, but you're talking to Maddie and you're talking to everybody else.
But do you actually do you think that you're debating?
Let's start then. Let's start. You want to start? Let's start with ice. Let's start with ice.
You see now that my backup has more coins than you?
Let's
see my backup has more coins than you?
Let's start with ice.
Okay? Michael, acknowledge the fact that my backup has more coins than you. I mean, yeah, my main account, which, we're on the backup, but.
Well, is this your main account or your backup? You have 3 or 4
This is the main
accounts.
account. This is the backup. We're on, it's matter of fact, guys, follow the backup account. If you look up at the top, you see the word follow. You're not following me. Hit that follow button, but follow the main account. This is the main account. Also, can we get the main account over 1,000 coins just to show Michael we don't give a shit about his 153 or whatever? Let's get the backup account up as well.
Well, you don't have to make me.
W's in the chat for Queen, who sent a $5 super chat to say, wouldn't a person's moral character be the first thing you would consider when choosing a president? That would have to be the first thing.
Listen,
have to be the first thing. W's in the chat for Logic for the $1.99 super chat to say, you, Dean, and Parker change who I support. Y'all are the GOATs. W's in the chat for you. I'm really happy to hear that. I really appreciate you. Guys, if anyone else likes Support the Live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, all the pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana Speaks for You. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. If you're over on YouTube, you can send a super chat.
I haven't seen this.
And I will read that out.
I've never seen. Are you doing a live with the comments or me? Because I'm confused.
My comments are way more entertaining than you. W's in the chat for the comment. W's in the chat for the chat. W's in the chat. Thank you for the Galaxy. No, that's not for you, but it's for my backup right here. Look, I mean, my main account. Okay. It's at 2.8 thousand coins. You're at 153.
Everybody here is your goons. They're your
Look at this.
goons.
Thank you for the SpongeBob and Patrick. You see
Is
how
that
many
for me?
more?
Thanks for the.
No, that's
Thank
not
you.
for you, bud. Do you see how many more
Okay.
coins my account, the
Well,
account
can
that
I-
I'm literally not on? You see
Okay.
how many more coins it has than
Now,
you?
can I speak?
I'm
Max,
just
can I
saying,
speak,
acknowledge the
please?
coins, Michael. Acknowledge
Can
them.
I speak?
Michael,
speak?
acknowledge the coins.
Yes. Right now, you do have more than I do.
Right now,
But
the whole time.
yes. Well, let me speak, please.
Speak on what?
Everybody, if you respect my opinion, give me coins, please, because I speak for America. Number one, I'm Hispanic, voted for Trump 3 times, voted for Obama first
triple
term.
Trump.
Surprise, surprise. Give me a
triple
cookie.
Trump.
Give me triple Trump.
Yeah, you triple Trump.
I wouldn't put it necessarily that way.
You did.
I voted for Obama first
Hey, look
term.
how many more coins my account has than
surprise.
yours. You see that?
What?
Look at all the coins that I have versus you.
Because you have more followers. They're your goons.
They're my goons.
Yeah, they're your followers. They're your.
Look at you being silenced. Look at you being silenced. If you don't come back, I'm gonna kick you. I will kick you. You literally have to come back in the app. W's in the chat for the goons. What up, goon squad? Not Michael running. Michael, if you scared, not Michael running. If you scared, say you scared. If you scared, say you scared, Michael. W's in the chat for the goons. What up, goons? $45, $47. 45, 47. Hi, are you a Trump supporter? I think this is pronounced Nicholas Freshers. Are you a Trump supporter? All right, I'm gonna drop you. I don't think you are. 45, 47. Let me hit that. I think so too, Hector, but I don't think they're gonna load. Anna Love, are you a Trump supporter? Anna Love, are you a Trump supporter?
Oh, no, I'm not. I didn't know how I got up here. Sorry.
No worries, I got you. Nancy, are you a Trump supporter? No, Nancy said no, not Nancy with the skedaddles. All right, let's see here. Goonie Goo Goo. I know that one. All right, boom. All right, looks like we're out of Trump supporters at the moment. If there is a Trump supporter that would like to debate, I guess, get in a box. If you're someone that supports Donald Jimothy Trump, get in a box. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Okay, chat, we gotta make an executive decision. We gotta make an executive decision, and you guys tell me what you want to do. He said L Santana. Sure. Hey, I'm gonna mute you, right? And then I'm gonna send you a request. Come up and talk to me. Tell me why you said L Santana. Don't be scared. There we go.
Did I successfully? Okay, I made my way up here. Hell yeah.
You're a Trump supporter?
Santana, you know me. Come on, man. You've been on my live like 3 times.
Have I?
Yes, you and Isaiah come in there, and then you get angry about my moderators, and then you deuce out, and you say that you're ganging up on me. It's like a whole rinse and repeat.
I promise you, I don't remember any of this.
Well, yeah, because I changed my name.
What was your name?
Chloe with a cross.
I still don't remember. My memory isn't that great though. So,
it's okay. I appreciate you. You brought like 400 people in there. So W's in the chat for their supporters. Hell yeah.
Oh, that's what's up. Okay, cool. Why do you still support Jimothy?
I'm sorry, what'd you say?
Why do you still support Jimothy?
Jimothy. That's a new one. What does that mean exactly?
That's his middle name.
Jimothy?
Donald J. Trump. The J is for Jimothy. Yeah. You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah.
Thank you, Timmy. Thank
How are you a Trump supporter and you don't even know what his middle name is?
Well, am I financing him, feeding him, or screwing him? Nope.
I'm just saying, like, you support him, you should know his middle name is Jimothy.
Does he know my middle name? No.
He doesn't support you.
Yeah, he does. He's my president, sir.
That doesn't mean he supports you.
He supports the American people. I'm one of them.
That's debatable. Anyway, why do you still support Jimothy?
What the hell does that mean?
Why do you support Jimothy?
He's a great guy.
How so?
Great man, great policies, great country.
Yeah, be specific.
Yeah. Well, we've talked about this before. I enjoy what he's doing in terms of immigration for the most part. We can talk about the tariffs, which you are not in favor of. I could kind of see where those will be beneficial for our country later on.
Sure. Tell me why, or tell me how. Tell me how.
Right. So essentially, it's feeding back into the economy. That's dependent upon what kind of tariffs are implemented, though. I remember you and I and Isaiah touched on the fact that he's kind of push and pull with the types of tariffs that he's implementing in regards to keeping them implemented or not. I think that feeding back into the economy and pushing the American citizens to shop within our country and benefit our businesses in our country as opposed to feeding into those outside of our country is beneficial.
Yeah.
Therefore,
how
tariffs are beneficial.
Sure. How just to make sure you and I are speaking the same language, right? Just to make sure we are reading from the same page in the hymn book. Who pays the tariffs?
American citizens.
And why are you smacking into the mic?
I'm sorry, I'm eating Skittles. I'm sorry, my bad. I'll mute up.
Cool. Also, with that being said, how is that feeding back into the country by raising taxes on everyday Americans?
Let me finish sharing real quick. I'm sorry.
Yep, you do that. Chat. Looks like we're all caught up. If anyone would like to support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo. Pay links and links are in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Best way to support the live. Everything's accepted. Anything's appreciated. And somebody said kick fund. Do you guys want to get a kick fund going for her? I don't think she's that insufferable, but I've seen a couple of different people say that. Are you guys trying to start a kick fund? Yes,
Tell
please.
Santana, get him out. Get me out.
I don't think you've been that insufferable, but I don't know.
Well, I mean, that's what the people want, Santana. Get me out.
How are they tired of you and you just got up here? Holy
man,
smokes.
I don't know, man. Not a lot of people
like
me.
You.
I know. It's just the way it goes.
I
don't know.
All right, let's do a quick poll. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to start a kick fund. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't. Put a 2 in the chat if you want to start a kick fund. Put a 1 if you do not. 2 if you want to kick, 1 if you don't. 2 kick fund, 1 if you do not. Oh, people saying they don't like that you're rude with the Skittles. I guess that's what.
I'm just eating some Skittles, man. Come on, man.
People don't like it when you smack in their ear. That's why I always have to remember to mute myself.
Oh yeah, my bad.
Yeah. All right. I guess we'll do it then because there's a lot of tools. All right, you guys know how it goes. There's a $100 kick fund. If you want to actually kick, it's $100 total. And I will read it out and we'll get there. So if you want to support the kick fund, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links and link in the bio. Santana speaks for you. You can do it. All right. So
pay up.
Don't be insufferable. So
I'm
tell
not.
me,
I was just telling your chat what to do. Come on, man.
please don't talk to my chat. Why do you guys keep trying to talk to my? This is my chat. You guys don't get to talk to them.
You
to my
don't
chat.
talk to my moderators. Come on, man. You know this. Let's not do too much.
Okay. Anyway, how is raising taxes on American citizens paying back into America? What do you mean?
Right. It's a system in which it forces us to once again feed back into our economy as opposed to feeding into other countries. It's more beneficial that way. We're going to start benefiting businesses within our United States as opposed to the larger corporations in other countries.
How? You're still not saying how that works.
Okay. So tariffs essentially are the taxations, right? Implemented on other the supply, right, from other countries, correct?
Yeah, taxes. It's a tax on imported goods.
Right. So if we have the taxes, if we're forced to pay these taxes on those types of things outside of our country, and we can be making those types of things inside of our country, then we can be paying for those things inside of our country. Therefore, those people who create these things in our country will benefit from that. Therefore, it's a rinse and repeat situation in our country within our boundaries, and the American people will benefit from it as opposed to the people other places. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey, question for you. Are we a manufacturing country?
Yes and no.
No and no.
Yes and no.
Okay, explain the yes.
There are some manufacturers that are pretty prominent in the United States, but I understand where you're referencing that it would take a lot to build these from the ground up in the mass amounts that it would take just for us to have business with China and places like that.
Yeah. So meaning just because we can manufacture certain things here does not make us a manufacturing country. So, I mean, again, it goes back to the premise that in order to be able to ramp up the capabilities for manufacturing, it would take way longer than the current plan in place for tariffs. So that doesn't make sense.
Okay, but you're talking about timelines. So it's either we continue doing what we're doing in terms of the taxation on imported goods from other countries, or we go ahead, make this promise, we get these things going, and then we'll benefit from it later on as a country.
How so? I mean, because just think about it. In order to actually keep this in play, Donald Trump has 3 years left in office, right? Let's say he actually kept his tariff policies in place for the next 3 years. It's going to take longer than 3 years to completely shape the country into a manufacturing company. I'm sorry, I keep saying country, in order to be able to do so. So even if he starts this process, by the time he's out of office, someone can just remove the tariffs and change course. It doesn't make sense to try to completely shift the direction of the country and for some reason have us go back to making thingamabobs and whatsamajigs. None of that makes sense. Why wouldn't we be invested in the future, in AI? Why wouldn't we be investing in math and science and STEM programs and trying to develop our country so we can take advantage of this AI bubble that's coming?
I mean, I think that's beneficial too. But like I said, if you're talking about the tariffs in which are implemented right now, right, under the Trump administration, we can acknowledge, right, this is a whole talking point that the left has, is that nobody has tried to implement these types of tariffs in a long time, correct?
It's happened twice in the United States history.
Okay, so if you're talking about the future and you're talking about trying to build the country up by not implementing these types of tariffs, why would you assume that it can happen again when you know it's very unlikely? Why would you rather not just go ahead and try to maneuver this idea, have it benefit America, regardless of the timeline, and then understand that the vast majority of presidents that are elected are not going to try to run with this narrative or try to take down this narrative.
For you, what's happened 2 times in United States history when someone has followed through with these tariff policies that Trump is trying to implement?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
What has happened within the 2 times within our country history that someone tried to do exactly what Trump is doing as far as this tariff policy?
Okay, I will say that it wasn't the most beneficial thing, but these are not concrete tariffs either, right? We acknowledged that before when we spoke. I acknowledged that with you, is that they've been push and pull. If we could agree on something, and if we could see, a plan that would make it beneficial, why would it be a bad idea?
In order to actually have a plan that's beneficial, that would mean we would have to have a leader that has a plan, right?
I agree, right? But that doesn't mean that it can't happen. I think we should push for that.
But you elected a president without a plan. Donald Trump doesn't have a plan. He's just like doing shit.
Sorry, I was chewing again. No, like I said, once again, it's not out of reach, especially being there's 3 more years left. It's not out of reach at all. We can push for this. We can ask about this. We can advocate for this.
Advocate for what? I'm so confused. Again, Donald Trump doesn't
for
actually
a beneficial
have a plan.
I know, but we can ask.
But like, right, he's doing shit without a plan. Like, how do you do shit without a plan? That doesn't make sense. So you want him to continue to do shit and then figure out a plan at some point?
I want him to figure out a plan right now. That would be great.
How about he has a plan before he actually does shit?
Do you want me to Mr. Peabody and Sharon it and shoot back to last year and like vote again?
No, I want you to not vote and support the idiot who doesn't have a plan.
Okay,
Did
well,
you know
yeah,
that he had a 28 bullet point, like that was his entire thing, like 28 bullet points. That was all the plan that he had.
Okay.
Did you know what a tariff was before the election?
Yes.
And you still voted based on tariffs?
I didn't really vote like based on tariffs.
Hold on for a second. Just for anyone wondering where we are.
Okay.
W's in the chat for Susan for the $10 donation for the kick. W's in the chat for Shannon for the $5, saying I'm shocked at the turn of events. We somehow find out that Michael is Clarence's husband. What a weirdo. Maybe, yeah. W's in the chat for Jamie for the $20. Kick her. The Skittles are ridiculous. They are. W's in the chat for Roy for the $5 kick fund for the rude smacker. W's in the chat for Sky for the $2 for the kick fund for the Skittle Gogger. I'm assuming you meant gobbler. And W's in the chat for Gladys, who sent a $20 donation towards the kick fund. Guys, that means we're up to $62. And we only have $38 left in the kick fund. So if you guys want to gone, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links and link in the bio. Santana Speaks for You is the best way to get the kick fund. Also, W's in the chat for Devil for the $5 super chat to say she's ignorant. I'm sorry, she's irritating. So over her blind ignorance. Yeah. All right. So I need you to bottom line this for me. Donald Trump told you tariffs was good. I'm just gonna keep it super simple. Donald Trump doesn't have a plan. Do you know who Ron Vera is?
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
Do you know who Ron Vera is?
The look on your face, I'm sorry. I gotta mute up, man.
Smacking in my ear, and we're only $38 away from closing out the kick fund, chat.
$38 chat. $38 chat. Come on, man.
Do you know who Ron Vera is?
No.
Okay. Ron Vera is the economist that perpetuates the idea that actually having blanket tariffs is a good thing, and that's what we need to actually do. Ron Vera is someone that Peter Navarro heavily relies on. Do you know who Peter Navarro is?
Nope.
Can you please stop doing that?
$38, chat. Come on, man.
Please stop smacking in my ear. So Peter Navarro is Donald Trump's right-hand man as far as tariffs and how everything works. Peter Navarro is literally the person that Donald Trump is going to when it comes to actually being able to implement the tariff plans that are put in place. So Donald Trump is listening to Peter Navarro. Peter Navarro is actually citing Ron Vera as the leading economist that says like, hey, this idea of tariffs, universal tariffs, blanket tariffs, like this is a good thing. So there's a direct pipeline between Ron Vera and Donald Trump. Ron Vera, Peter Navarro, Donald Trump, right? Okay, so you understand that?
Yep.
Okay. The catch is Peter Navarro is Ron Vera.
Okay. Are we staring at each other? Is this intimate? What's going on?
You know what? I feel like I'm wasting some of my best material on you. Like you just, I think you just don't understand.
I don't know what you want me to say. So you're talking about the direct line between the president, his right hand, tariff man, and then an economist, correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So what kind of relevance does that have? Are you saying that they have the same ideas, these two men? What's going on?
I'm saying that Ron Vera is Peter Navarro. Peter Navarro has been lying and saying that he was an economist and citing himself in order to justify the tariff policy that is currently being used.
Okay, get him out. Get him out. That's how I feel. Get him out.
This is Donald Trump putting these people in place.
I know. He needs to get them out.
So we need to get Donald Trump out. That's what you're saying.
No, we need to get the guys out. Get them out.
W's in the chat for Joanna for the $5 towards the kick fund, saying kick this $5 ass girl out before I make change. W's in the chat for Joanna. W's in the chat for Chelsea for the $10. Said I was gonna give her a chance and she decided to smack her lips eating Skittles, taste the rainbow, sweet kiss, and get kicked. Exactly. Shit, guys, that we're only $23 away from closing out the kick fund. We're up to 77. If anyone else would like to add to the kick fund, Santana speaks for you. Fucking kick fund. Listen, like serious question. Donald Trump is like openly being harmful to everyday Americans. How are you okay with how he's hurting people? Like, I guess that's the point that I don't understand this about Trump supporters, and especially like women. Donald Trump is railing against women. His administration is railing against women, including pushing the idea that they want to take away women's right to vote. And I don't understand how you can support that.
Well, I'm kind of curious to know, as a maggot, what are you referencing when you're talking about women's rights? I'm just really poorly educated, so go ahead, educate me. This all could have been avoided, by the way, if you hadn't said I wasn't insufferable. Just saying, this timeline would have been cut way shorter.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Well, when before you started the kick fund, you were like, yeah, you're not that bad. You should have just said I was bad, man. Come on, man. Could have just said I was bad. We could have avoided all this conversation.
I thought you were up here for an actual debate.
Well, I was.
Then why the fuck haven't you debated?
Well, I mean, I've been having conversations with you. I think we've had productive conversations.
That one chapped my ass, chat. That one actually chapped my ass. Like, what the fuck is happening? Holy shit. W's in the chat for Phil. Phil added $18 towards, said, for the pick me towards the kick. Holy shit. You know how mad you got to get? Phil normally sends like $1 or $2, and he sends like information and all this other good stuff. Phil sent a whole $18 and said, fuck her. W's in the chat for Stacy for the $25 donation saying, get her out. She's trying to get clout from talking to you. She's just doing, I'll say a stupid bit, not worth it. Like, I genuinely thought that she was here for a conversation, but the fucking smacking in my ear was just like, what the fuck are we doing? W's in the chat for Connor for the $5 donation saying, it's called a anagram. Anagram with Peter Navarro name, by the way. Is it anagram? I thought it was, not a pseudonym. Yeah, anagram. Got it. W's in the chat. And W's in the chat for Amanda for the $23 donation saying, bye, B-word. Go smack on your food somewhere else, and then gave a middle finger. I know that's right. Holy smokes, I know that's right. W's in the chat for Pressy, who sent a $5 super chat to say, F the ready, fire, aim stuff. Shocking that so many idiots somehow thought that Kamala was less qualified, and stop munching in the mic, lady. Like, it was so bad. It had me so, not gonna lie, chat, it had me completely thrown the fuck off. Completely thrown the fuck off the entire time. I've never had that happen. It was making my flesh crawl. Seriously, that, like, it was literally making my flesh crawl. W's in the chat for Susan for the $5 Canadian saying she apologizes for smacking and then folds her face again. You probably meant feet, but I know what you meant. W's in the chat for Same O, who sent a $5 super chat to say, Modi might spike spittle skittles. New rule: if people can't close their mouth when they're eating, they shouldn't be allowed to vote. I agree. If you chew with your mouth open, then you shouldn't be allowed to vote. Also, if you are a mouth breather. Like, there's that. W's in the chat, guys. If anyone wants to like support the live, you can do so. Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, pay links and link tree in the bio. Santana speaks for you. Santana speaks for you is the best way to support the live. Everything's accepted, anything's appreciated. If you're over on the YouTube, you can send a super chat, and I will read that out. Tom, are you a Trump supporter?
I voted for Donald J. Trump. You're gonna dump me again? I was just up and you dumped me. Let's dance, man. Let's dance.
Is this Michael?
Yes, Chloe's educated.
I didn't dump you. Wait, hold on. Stop for a second. I didn't kick you. You teacup, and then I kept telling you to come back in, and then you left.
Because my battery went out of that phone.
So how did I dump you if your battery went dead? Holy fuck.
Well, I'm here now. You're going to dump me now. I want to prove the point. You're going to dump me. Now, pay. You can have people
Chloe
pay.
Sending Tom a gift. What the fuck is happening? Did both of you guys decide to do this? Who the fuck is Timmy?
Chloe went to Columbia University. And she
literally had, there's no way in hell she did.
If she could dog walk, she could have.
Are you Chloe's dad?
What?
Also, aren't you the one that said that you went to Columbia?
Yes.
You fucking lying.
It's a legacy. Wait a minute. What? I'm mixed up right now.
I know you are.
No, but you're trying to make me look slow. You are.
You're making yourself look stupid.
No. Because my name's Uncle Tom, right?
I don't give a shit about your name. I didn't even call you that. I just called you Tom.
Well, my name's Michael.
Then why the fuck did you put Tom?
Because I ran out of names. I change my name every week.
Why the fuck are you changing your name every week?
Because people don't let me up.
You're that annoying?
I dog walk him.
You're just annoying.
I'm not annoying. Let's debate. Let's debate Minnesota. You want to talk about Minnesota?
No, why the fuck would I want to talk about Minnesota?
Exactly. Why not? See, I got you. Everybody, he doesn't want to talk about St. Paul, Minnesota. I'll tell you, you don't want to talk DEI. Every time I talk DEI, you dump me. Minnesota is on everybody's mind, and we all need to talk about it. Don't be afraid to talk about it, please. Now, if you let me speak, everybody, if you want to dump me, give them a bargain rate of $50. Because I can't wait $100.
Please stop talking to my chat. Please stop talking to my chat. Holy fuck. Why have all of you guys been talking to my chat? Stop talking to my chat. This is my chat. Stop talking to my chat.
Because they
no.
Look, I got 7. I just got it. 700 points.
I don't give a shit. Stop talking to my chat. W's in the chat for Haley. Haley sent a $10 donation saying, I didn't see the entire Skittle girl, but I'm triggered. Close your mouth. She was horrible. This guy seems like worse. He's insufferable. And I don't know what we're gonna do. And then the other one's here. Did you come up to be insufferable as well?
You want to cam up?
Seems like we got a good debate going on here.
How?
Because you want me to cam up. You said you were better looking than me. I'll cam up now. I got gel in my hair now. Let's cam up. You ready?
Who the fuck who cares about gel in your hair? What are you talking about?
You said you were better looking than me.
I am.
Prove it. I could cam up right now.
Please do not turn your camera on.
Okay, then. But how do you know I'm not better looking than you then?
Nobody wants to see you.
Oh, tell that to the women in my town.
What the fuck?
I know. Look at you're probably what 35,
38.
Okay, good. I'm 20 years older than you, but I look better looking than you. So go figure that. I'm distinguished gentleman. I'm known as the Latin George Clooney. Salt and pepper hair. I have women at my fingertips.
He also got your chat to shut up for a little while.
I know because they want to listen to me. I'm sorry, Santana. I'm not taking over your live. We could co-host.
W's in the chat for Phil. Phil sent a $10 donation saying, I hate Michael, but I'll also debate him on DEIA because he knows
DEI.
nothing about it.
I do know DEI. Let's do it.
Timmy, what's your deal?
I don't know, brother. You seem a little peeved right now.
I'm like you and your friends have irritated the shit out of me.
I don't know.
Like
I've never met Tom in my life.
Yes.
You two are literally donating to each other. Like you guys were sending gifts to each other. Don't fucking lie to me.
I don't have any coins.
Dude, I sent him gifts because he's rage baiting you. You're letting him get under your skin.
Wait a minute. Hey, Timmy.
He's not getting under my skin. He's just irritating the shit.
Everybody someone has to know what's happening. I'm beating Santana. I overcame Santana and his buffoonery.
You have over 1,000 coins less than me. What the fuck are you talking about?
But I'm saying I never had a coin in my life.
That's because the person that just got kicked kept sending you shit.
No, everybody is. America's sending me coins. I speak for America. Oh, say, can we see by the dawn's early?
Timmy, what's your deal? Are you a Trump supporter?
Yes, sir.
Why?
Because I wasn't about to vote for Kamala.
Why?
Because her policies were completely fanatical.
Okay. Tell me a policy that was fanatical and then tell me what Donald Trump had to offer in the inverse.
Open borders and closed borders.
What policy she advocated for that was open borders?
She quite openly advocated for open borders.
When? Tell me, be specific.
During her campaign trail.
Sure, be specific. What did she say? When did she say she wants open borders?
Like, you want me to give you the day that she said it?
I want you to give me a specific quote. It can be something written that's verifiable. It can be a video of her saying it. I need you to tell me when she said that she wanted open borders.
I mean, I can find the proof. I don't have it pulled up right now.
Go find the proof. Go do it.
So let's debate. You want to debate? Like Chloe? Chloe dog walked you. You didn't even know it. Now listen. Are you listening to me? Is anybody listening to me? I don't know.
We can't hear you. You're on mute. No one can hear you.
I unmuted. Hello.
You're on mute right now. We cannot hear you.
You want to talk to Timmy?
No one can hear what you're saying. You're on mute.
Okay, I'll mute myself then.
Good. These people are fucking stupid, chat. They're fucking stupid.
So a man with the Maserati is stupid. Got it. Got it.
Timmy, you have to come back into the app every once in a while or to kick you out.
Got it.
Guys, we're almost at 1 million likes. Can we tap the screen?
Come to my town, ask for Maserati Mike, and they'll take me to my office.
I'm about to kick the shit out of you.
I will fold you like laundry. I will. I will matrix on you. I will. I'm 20 years older, but I'll handle you. I know how to do it. Get him out. You don't like me because people like me. They gave me 3,000 coins.
Hey, chat.
I'm Hispanic, by the way, and voted for Trump.
Hey, chat. How about a BOGO? How about a BOGO? Who doesn't like a deal? Chat, how do you guys feel about a BOGO?
That's not legal. I've never heard of 2 for 1.
Shut up. How about a BOGO?
Do you say shut up to people in public?
I do.
Not popular. I don't like you.
This is what I'm going to do. We'll do a BOGO.
What's a
2
BOGO?
for 1.
How much?
And shut the fuck up. And because
Dude, he
I'm
really doesn't like
super
us, Tommy.
annoyed at this moment. Super annoyed at this moment. $50 kick fund, and we'll get rid of both of them.
It's 100, not 50. I'm not no
100
bargain.
these nuts in your mouth. $50 kick fund.
Well,
and we'll get rid of both of them.
Am I trash on the street for $50?
Yes. Yes, you are.
You're
$50
calling me-
kick
Wait a
fund,
minute.
and we'll get rid of both of them. Santana speaks for you. Cash up it.
This is
You
what's
know
wrong
what?
with the
Fuck it.
nerd.
Hold on. I saw someone say permaban. Someone said permaban.
That means you don't
Someone
want to hear
said
the truth.
permaban.
You don't want to hear the truth, just like Trump. You want to block.
Shut up. Do you guys want to do a permaban?
See the light. Set yourself free. Come into the light.
Permaban?
It's called permafrost. Not.
Shut up, Michael.
I thought his name was Tom.
It's just fucking annoying.
My name is Tom, actually.
Oh my God, I can't.
That's what I thought.
I know. Who's Michael?
I don't fucking know.
Well, why would he call me Michael?
I think he's had a long night.
Dingbats are like
He's
these two
drinking. I think
dingbats really no.
he said-
Stop talking. These two dingbats really have like my head spinning right now. Like, what the fuck is going on?
It's called getting educated.
Stop talking.
I got a question for you, Santana.
I will accept your question.
Stop talking.
All right. So tell me a little bit on your thoughts on why you don't like Trump, because I take it you're not a Trump fan.
He's a racist, sexist, classist, fascist, someone who was directly connected with the loss of 1 million Americans' lives. He told us that he was going to raise prices on us. He lied over 30,000 times. He raped women. Like, he's just an actual horrible human being. And ever since getting back into office, he's crashed the economy in multiple ways, caused unemployment rates to spike. And he also now has us the laughing stock of America. So those are the reasons why I don't like Trump. Also, W's in the chat for the 1 million likes. W's in the chat for the 1 million likes.
Okay, so let's take it down from what you said initially, right? You labeled him with a bunch of labels.
Hold on one second.
Okay.
Hold on one second. Give me a second. All right, guys, let's do this. We'll still do the BOGO. Normally, a permaban is like way up there, but I don't fucking like this guy. I don't like this guy, but we'll do 100 permaban. Are we good with that? We can do 100 permaban, or we can just do the 50 buy one, get one kick. I don't care which one.
Just do 100. We'll come back.
100 permaban. You must not know what the word permaban mean. Or you about to fucking find out today.
Wait,
you about to find out today what a permaban is.
like you.
You gonna fucking find out what a permaban is.
I like you, Santana. So let's co-host together. My people against your people. Come on, man. I have half America behind me. Yes or no? Yes or no?
Timmy, go ahead with what you were saying.
Okay. So you threw out a bunch of labels, right? So let's start with a few of them, okay? Just for purpose of this debate, can you define racism?
He's racist. Racism is different than racist.
Okay.
Sure. Do you know what race is? Like,
Yes, yeah. We'll go with the
what's
assumed
race?
definition of race.
What's race?
Race would be, I mean, I don't know the exact verbatim definition, but we'll go with the general definition would be, in reference to somebody's ethnic origin.
No. Race is a God damn it. I'm not even gonna lie, I can't even think straight right now. Race is a classification of phenotypical characteristics that is used for the othering of non-white people to using the perpetuation of subjugation. So it's literally the categorization that was used to justify chattel slavery. And now you're fucking teacup. W's in the chat for Denise for the $10 towards the someone needs to fold that salt and pepper Maserati Mike's clothes with him still in them. Yes. And he's fucking gone. I don't know what just happened, but he's gone. So that's a W. W's in the chat for Phil for the $10 towards the goodbye. W's in the chat for Haley for the $10 that says out with these two fuckle nuts. Fuck knuckles. I think that's how you say it. Fuck knuckles. Also, W's in the chat for Jamie for the Michael Permaban fund. Get him and his tiny Maserati peen, I'll call it energy, out of here. Absolutely. W's in the chat. Guys, that's $40 towards the kick fund. Michael is gone. So, I mean, we can keep going if you guys want for the permaban. I don't know what the fuck happened. Like, I didn't kick him. Maybe his phone died again or something. I have no fucking idea what just happened. But like another $10 will get Timmy out of here. If you guys still want to do the permaban, we can do that as well. I have no fucking clue what's happening right now. Timmy, keep going.
I'm trying. Okay. Okay, so you said in your definition of race, you said it has to do more so with subjugation, and you said its origin goes back to cattle slavery. Is that what you said?
Did you just say cattle slavery?
Bro, I'm trying to remember what you said, okay?
What the fuck is cattle slavery?
I don't know, brother. I'm trying to remember what you said. That's why I asked you as a question.
W's in the chat for Leanna for useful coin bag. Use this to your discretion for the permaban. Love you. Thank you so much for the $50 donation towards the permaban, guys. So that means that means we're only $10 away from a permaban of Michael. Permaban of Michael, and also we're gonna get Timmy out of here just to make sure that I'm perfectly clear with this. Just to make sure you understand this. There's no such thing as cattle slavery.
I know. That's why I was asking to clarify, because that's what I remember you saying. That's why I was confused.
It's chattel slavery.
Okay. You can understand the confusion, right? If I misheard chattel versus cattle. Cattle versus cattle. There's a one letter difference.
Who the fuck has ever talked about cattle slavery?
Nobody. But when you say chattel and you're, mumbling, it sounds like cattle.
W's in the chat for Beth for the $2 donation for the kick fund. This is absolutely pulling your legs and deliberately wasting your time.
Dude, I'm trying to have a serious conversation.
I feel like it is too, guys. $8 away from the permaban. $8 away from the permaban. And then we're done. Chattel slavery. Do you know what chattel slavery is?
I do not know. I've never heard that term.
Are you shitting me?
Chattel slavery? No. I've never heard the word chattel.
I don't think this is a conversation that you and I need to have.
Because I don't know what a word is?
I don't think that you're qualified for this conversation.
I mean, if that's what you say.
You just told me that you've never heard of chattel slavery.
Chattel.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's not a common word, brother. And if you think I'm not qualified to have a conversation with you,
I'm still waiting
then
on
hey,
the
I mean,
source
that's
for
your
his
own
claims
decision.
about
But
Harris.
cattle's not a very common word.
He doesn't have that source, Gucci. He doesn't have the source or anything. $6 away from a permaban of Michael and a fucking kick of Timmy the toddler. Do you know who Gomez de Zerara is?
No.
Have you ever heard the term ultra-crepidarian?
Yes.
What is that?
It's crepidarian, but ultra.
I want you to go look that up real quick.
No, I'm good.
No. Seriously, I promise you, you'll be like pleasantly surprised once you look that word up.
I'm so happy. I'm good though.
W's in the chat for Chelsea for the $3 donation saying open the schools. Open the schools indeed. W's in the chat for Stacy for the $8 to kick. And W's in the chat for Leah for the $10 for useful coin bag. Again, sorry. Thank you. Where's Michael? I gotta fuck. I'm gonna find him and I'm gonna permaban him on both accounts. Fuck that guy. He can never come back into a space that I'm in. Ever. Never. Ever, never. Fuck that guy. You said you're being so toxic, not gonna lie. Sure, come up and tell me about it. Let's see how toxic I can be. I'm gonna mute you. Let's see if I'm done being toxic. Come up. Tell me about it. Guess you're not coming up, huh? Tell me about me being toxic.
I was just saying you're coming at him kind of like hard, honestly.
I was coming at him kind of hard.
Yeah, I think he was trying to have like a good faith type of conversation with you.
Sure. Do you think that it's a good faith conversation for someone to sit here and try to debate racism and they don't even know what chattel slavery is?
No, I understand, but I feel like he wasn't trying to come about it that way.
He literally came up here and the reason why he originally joined, he was gifting the guy that was up here, said, oh, the reason why I like him is because he's rage baiting.
That was that guy?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't realize that. That's on me. But yeah, no, never mind about that. I don't believe that was good faith. I honestly wasn't paying attention. I thought it was a different person that popped up.
All right, I'm going to unmute you and I'm going to drop you back down. Give me a second.
All right, sorry about that.
No, all good. All right. You have a good evening.
You too.
This person is absolutely a troll for someone to be named the progressive trad wife. There's no way in fuck. There's no way in fuck. Like, not even a little bit. Like I'm over this shit tonight. Like fucking, like I'm fucking over this shit tonight. Right? I'm over this shit. This has been the craziest night ever.
Yeah, I was just gonna actually say that same thing. I've had some weird debates today, and
I had a
It's
woman.
been crazy.
I had a woman earlier that told me that she agrees and women shouldn't be able to vote. And she had got her pilot's license, but decided that she wasn't going to work anymore because her husband didn't want her to.
Sounds to me that's a Myron Gaines / Charlie Kirk fan.
It is some wild. She said that she tried to be a liberal for 2 years, but she grew up in conservatism.
I wanted to ask you something. By the way, I sent you my email through DM.
Okay, yeah, I'll check it out.
I got your message. Yeah, I got to update my website. The email up there is wrong. Sorry about that. I wanted to ask you something. There's people on social media tonight. Two things. They're saying that all Muslims should be deported because of what took place in Australia, the law, which is despicable, by the way. And then you had a Muslim that was a hero that took out the father. You saw the video.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
People on the right. Yeah, that guy was a Muslim. But yet they don't want to talk about that. Let's deport all the Muslims. And then the Rob Reiner thing, which I'm sure you heard about tonight, which is awful. And then there are people like the Jack Posobics that are. Oh, it's horrible. Can I say murder? I don't know the lingo.
Sure, let's go for it. I'm close to ending anyway, so just in case.
Right.
We're on my backup account, so it doesn't even matter to me.
Rob Reiner and his wife were murdered. Their daughter came to see their bodies stabbed to death in their home in LA today.
Holy shit.
It's a horrible story. Yeah, it's just terrible. I love Rob Reiner. I met him 4 years ago. He was great. So sad. So the reason why I'm bringing it up is, besides it being a big story and it's horrible, people on the right are saying nobody on the right's going to celebrate his death. And I get so sick of these people because there's always going to be crazy people on the left and the right on social media that are going to say crazy things. And they paint the picture. If you find a few wackadoodles, it's the entire Democrat Party. And it's just so frustrating, man, with these people. It's so frustrating. I mean, I just had a 45-minute debate with a guy who was talking to me about the hoax, he called it, when Trump said there are good people on both sides. And then he started talking about Joe Biden, all the stuff that's going on in this country right now. And that's what he wanted to debate me on. And I'm like, really, dude?
The problem that I have is like, and I say this all the time, they never want to talk about like now. They never want to talk about the reality of the things that are happening and like, getting resolution or moving forward. And they always want to talk about like the things that have happened in the past. And then even when they start talking about things that have happened in the past, they always look for like justification for certain things. And it's weird. And I keep telling them like, hey, like there's a bunch of bad shit happening right now. We don't want to address any of this. And they never do. Never, ever do.
Never. And, obviously what happened at Brown University, I'm sure you heard about the Providence, Rhode Island. And everybody was putting this guy's name out there. Oh, look, he's into transgenders. Oh, look, this guy did this, this, and this. Look at his social media. Well, it turns out he had nothing to do with this. He's not even a person of interest anymore. They released him. And then they just move on to the next one.
Yeah. Well, and Trump pushed that. But like, and see, this is the thing that I was telling someone else is like, this is what happens when you have an administration that is more worried about being first than being right. And they all rush to try to be first. And that's why you have like Kash Patel, the FBI director, putting out misinformation on Twitter because they want to be first and they want to make it seem like, that we're actively doing something. It's really strange how they don't care about like getting things right.
Well, it's all about just clicks and money. Grifters, Candace Owens, Laura Loomer, Jack Posobiec. I mean, I could name you so many of them on the right that are on social media, and it's not about getting the story right. It used to be about that, but now with social media, it's all about clicks and money, and it's whoever spews out the conspiracy theory first. I mean, that's what it comes down with these people. It's not about getting the story right. I mean, think about it. Laura Loomer calls herself a journalist. She can't even spell the word. She's nothing what a true journalist should be. But that's what it's about. It's all about conspiracy theories. And I compared it to the New Orleans attack, the terrorist attack. They said it was because of Joe Biden's open border policies. And this was an undocumented immigrant. Turned out the guy was born, I think, in Texas. So, I mean, it just, and it's always thoughts and prayers, JD Vance. It's always thoughts and prayers and he's angry at people. Why is it so bad to pray for people, and take action? And I responded on Twitter and I said, Well, what's the action? What have you guys done? What has the
There's
Trump
never an
administration
action. Never an action. That's the problem.
No. They come in there with their AR-15 pins, right? I mean, it's just after one of these shootings, it's terrible.
Hey, Jen.
Hello, how are you, Santana?
Wonderful, wonderful. Hey, Brian, this is Jen. She's a wonderful young creator. I just stumbled across her. She is like super, super dope. She's been
What's
doing
up, Jen?
debates for like a month or so now.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. Yep, a month and a half.
Yeah. Hey,
I'm
chat.
debated out. I'm debated out.
Yeah. Hey, chat, just FYI, 1.6 thousand of us hanging out still. Give Jen a follow. She's absolutely amazing. I've been spending some time in her live, watching her do her thing. She is really good at what she does and very, very promising. So, guys, make sure that you give Jen a follow. She is super dope. And show her some love, please, if you don't mind. Chat,
Thank
can we
you
show her some love?
so much. Santana, I actually am here for a purpose this time. Yeah, so obviously what we've been seeing with this administration, sending out misinformation to people surrounding what has been going on the last 24 to 48 hours. I guess what I want to know is why are people defending an administration that is okay putting children in harm, where like people are walking out of buildings because they think somebody is in custody when they're not, right? When people believe that somebody has been arrested when they haven't. So they believe they're in the clear. They believe they're okay. They're walking out of their dorms. They're walking out of their houses, and it's not safe. I guess what kind of world do we live in where that is okay for a political administration to do?
Yeah, Brian, I'll let you answer first if you want.
Well, sure. Like what we were just talking about earlier, they want to be the first to get credit, whether they're right or wrong. They want their supporters to think that, hey, they did it right, whether it's Kash Patel and the Charlie Kirk assassination. When it comes to really anything, they just want credit, whether they're right or wrong, whether they have the right person or the wrong person. That's really all they care about. And, they don't care about justice. They don't care about rule of law. They just want to look good. And anything that makes Donald Trump look bad, they cover it up. Anything that could make Donald Trump look good, they will literally break the law and they will literally lie for him. That's the best way I can answer it.
Yeah, and just kind of double down on that. It's an administration that doesn't really have substance, morals, or direction, right? I mean, they're literally all about being performative, and so you see them putting out misinformation, disinformation, but they flood the zone. It's like it's such a big thing for them, and they continue to do that. And that's what's important. So it doesn't matter if they get things right, as long as they make sure they look like they're doing something and they continue to flood the zone. They don't care about any of the rest of it. So it's all. We live in a country that is ran by a populist president, and no one is, or at least the party that's supposed to be in opposition, they're not, standing up the way that they should. But there's some accountability that will be happening really soon. I mean, you can tell that the rest of the country is tired of the BS. And that's why you see like all these general elections, all of these like wide margins of swings when it comes to electoral politics. So like, I think that we're at the point where the rest of the country is understanding that like we need a change, and now everyone's pushing towards a change.
Yeah. I definitely agree with both of you, and I appreciate those words. Do we see any correlation with how America is handling this crisis of mass unalivings compared to, like, are we seeing other countries almost like start to get to those same numbers, or like, are we seeing, because to me, I think it's getting more spread around the world that like this is a crisis in America. And I'm wondering if you guys have seen patterns in other countries pop up because of that.
No.
Yeah.
No.
And most
I
other
mean,
countries,
no.
like you can't even own like a personal handgun, right? I mean, like that's not a thing. And then you talk about like other countries when there are like mass unalivings, they immediately take you know, action and pass legislation because they care about their citizens. But the difference is that the United States, our government, there's like so many people in the pockets of our I'm sorry, I just saw something. Somebody said, according to YouTube, Angelo has downloaded TikTok, is in the queue. So Angelo, he's gonna have to come back another time. Yeah. Anyway, so the whole thing is like other countries, they take action. They don't just let their citizens lose their lives and then continue to just pass out thoughts and prayers. Like that's not a thing.
So it's almost like the way the administration is handling it causes the amount of future mass unalivings that we're seeing, because we're not being harsh on legislation when it's happening.
Yeah,
like
no, not at
currently.
all.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah.
Brian, you were about to say something?
Yeah, I was just going to say, even after what took place in Australia, there are people on the right that are saying, oh, look at that. Look at all the restrictions they have on weapons, but yet this happened. And then I say to them, do you want to compare Australia with the violence there compared to here? And then they don't say anything. Listen, we have more weapons in this country than people. We are a country that is obsessed, 140 weapons per 100 people. We are a culture that is obsessed with our weapons. And it's funny, I've never heard a campaign ad from a Democrat that said bragging about their A+ rating from the NRA. It's always Republicans, because the NRA owns Republicans. They can't sit at the table and have any sort of reasonable discussions with Democrats because it's bad for them, and unless it happens to them, right? I mean, these are sick people. They show up with AR-15 pins the day after, you know, a mass casualty event. So these are sick people. After, when Obama was president, after Sandy Hook, and Obama tried to do everything he could to pass legislation, and Republicans refused to do it then, I said there's absolutely no hope. It doesn't matter what happens in this country. I live in Las Vegas. You know what Donald Trump did after the mass casualty event in Las Vegas? He flew out here, did his photo op, said he was going to ban bump stocks. Then he met with at the time, the leader of the NRA, and then flip-flopped on that. He did nothing. So, you know, this is all about money and power. That's all it is. They don't care about human life like they claim they do.
No, not at all. And I mean, that's been a whole thing. And I think which is the sad part is I feel like we're getting numb to it, but I'll say this, and then I gotta let you guys go, because I gotta call it. But like I was recently in Spain not too long ago, and being there, the country is so safe, right? And like it was a completely different mindset as far as like the people and, you know, the overall safety and being able to go out at night and just being in public. It was a different feeling when I was there versus how I feel when I'm here in the US in public. And so it's just like, it's a whole different thing, but it's the way that our country continues to perpetuate the harm, and, you know, they care more about their money than their citizens. So anyway, I don't want to short either one of you. Jen, anything else from you before I
No, not at all. I just wanted to make sure everyone in your comments heard your answers, because people in the comments were saying crazy things. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
Appreciate it.
All right. I appreciate you. Thank you for coming up.
Yeah. Thank you so much. You guys have a good night. Brian, it was great meeting you.
You too. Yeah, you as well. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. I'm debating Tim Pool for 3 hours on Wednesday, so that'll be interesting. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
You have a ball with that.
And then I go from Tim Pool then to Amfest. So yeah, that'll be.
I remember you
I think
saying
I'm gonna have to take a long break from debates.
I don't blame you.
After this week. I'm kind of debated out with these people. It's the same talking points from them, and it gets old.
Like, I sit there and talk to them. I'm like, do you think this is the first time I've heard someone say this? Like, you guys all say the same thing. They all say the same thing. So
they really do. They really do, my man.
Yeah.
All right, get some sleep, man.
Yeah, absolutely. I appreciate you. I'll
right.
Shoot you a message.
Yeah, please do. Have a good night, my friend.
All right, you as well.
All right, take care.
All right, guys. W's in the chat for Gail. Gail sent a $2 donation. Said, "I'm Gail. As a Republican, I'm sorry for the rude guest." Gail, no worries. It's perfectly fine. Thank you so much, and hopefully, like I tell people all the time, there's a difference between Republicans and MAGA. There's a huge difference between them. W's in the chat for, I think it's Ratch KP, who sent a $2 super chat to say, nah, 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 nah. Na 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 na, hey hey hey, goodbye. I know that's right. W's in the chat for Dog Lover for the $5 super chat to say, nice try, Timmy the Tooth Kick. Exactly. Fuck out of here. Guys, one last time. Look up at the top. If you see the word follow, that means you're not following me. This is the backup account, so make sure you hit the follow button on the backup account. But even more important, make sure you guys hit the follow button on the main account. We're going to be on the main account in the morning. I will be back with some debates in the morning. So make sure you guys actually hit that follow button on the main account as well. Backup and main. Hit the follow button on both of them. Turn on notifications so you guys know when I go live. Make sure that you do both of them. I'll beat you. Let me up. Hey, guess what? I don't let people up that spam let me up, because more than likely, if I let you up, you're going to slur. So, no thank you. There's that. Anyway, chat, you won't do that? Sure you won't. Sure you won't. I love you more. Thank you so much. I love you more. What time in the morning? For me, it's 9 a.m. If you're on the East Coast, it'll be noon. If you're on the West Coast, it'll be 9 a.m. Where's my music? You wait. Holy smokes. Why are you like rushing me? I'm going to give you the music. Jeez Louise, slow down. I'll give you the music. Yeah, I'll be back in the morning, guys. 9 a.m. for me. I love you more. Thank you. 9 a.m. for me. 12 noon for people on the East Coast. All right, I'll give you the music. Jeez Louise, let's go.
You stepped in a box. Now you're in the ring.
I love you so much more. No, I love you guys more. You guys are way awesome.
Mike Hop, who wanna step in the flame? This ain't a debate, this is a mind game. Facts type lies, get left in chain. One wrong word, you slapped out your name. This ain't TikTok T, this a war zone talk.
I love
no
you too,
script,
Haley.
no filter, no safe.
Good night, the nerd.
To get scrambled like a glitch.
Hey,
I got
let's
fire
go,
in my
Joanna.
mouth like I came from the pit.
Hey. Thank you, Lily. Hey, Trinity. How are you, friend? Guys, it's been a night. It's been a fucking night. Holy good. Protect the cattle. Holy shit. It's been a fucking night. Chat, what in the hell happened tonight? This is wild. Anyway, I'm going to get out of here. Seriously. I'll see you guys in the morning. Seriously. See you guys in the morning. Thank you. Period. We did survive enough. That's all we did. We survived. I will check them. All right. Free Palestine until it's backwards. Guys, peace of goons. Guys. God, okay, stop. I love you way more. Okay, chat, stop. I got to do this closing so we can get out of here. You got to stop. All right. Guys, thank you for all the gifts, the likes, the taps, the shares. Thank you all for being absolutely amazing. Thank you all for hanging out with me this evening. I appreciate each and every one of you. I love you all. And as always, peace.